there we go. I didn't touch anything this time. I don't know why that one didn't want to work. No! Hi everybody, hi Gundam Nut. Hello, how's it going today? Had some technical difficulties, but I think it's been resolved. Hi everybody, hi Robot, Video, Bill, Grizzleby, hi! Allie, hi! It looks so dark in this room. Can I fix that? Probably not. Oh well. ET is what ET is. I'm just glad it went live. Alright, welcome gang. Hello, hello. Hoping to finish the Nirvash today. Dark, you're glowing. Oh, stop. Thank you. It took a little bit. I think my Wi-Fi card needed an update, and I yelled at it for an hour and a half before Robot helped me fix it. But we're live, so that's very good. I probably should have messaged Tina to see if she wanted to hang out for stream today. I was so deep into troubleshooting that I forgot. Let me send her a message. Okay, she's offline. So I think that's probably a nar. So it'll just be me again. That's okay. You're pretty quiet. What if I slide this up all the way? Microphone. Why do I hear myself? Stop that. There we go. That should fix that. I'm talking quiet-ish. Let me see them frames. As soon as I turned the stream on, it like dropped 500 streams and closed the program, which was lovely. We seem to be back, but we're still at 578 dropped frames. 6.1%. We're absolutely killing it today. And we've been live for 6 minutes. Very good. Have had that kit in my backlog for 5 years. Dang! I am talking a little bit quieter just in the interest of preserving my voice, so I increased the volume on my side for the mic. Hopefully that helps. One hopes. You sound fine? Okay. I am speaking quietly. Little's here with me too. Let me swap the screen for you guys. Swap. Little has assumed the position. He's right in the middle. He was being an absolute pain in my butt while I was trying to troubleshoot, but he seems happier now that things are back up and running. Oh, I thought we got farther than we did last time. We absolutely did not. We have a head, a torso, a waist, so we need arms and leggy boys. Getting over a sickness. I was solo streaming the last 2 streams, and I'm so used to having Peanut with me when I stream that I'm not used to using my own voice for a 3-4 hour stream, and I was overusing my voice, and it just starts to get really sore and hurty and scratchy. So I'm trying not to do that while I like build back up the voice resilience. So it's just me, just talk less. I need an interpreter because I can just speak for me. He's watching where I put this. Bubby, you like this? You like it? I can go with you over here then. How cold is it there in the Great White North? It has been freezing the last couple of days. It was warm enough today that it rained instead of snowed, and I think it's supposed to continue to get warmer by a couple of degrees throughout the week. Where did you get the Char helmet? Nice! This was 3D printed and then attached together in pieces and then spray painted white. If you look at it closely, you can see where the 3D printed pieces connect and where it's like starting to slowly fall apart. I definitely need to strip the paint on it, do a much better job at gluing the pieces together and then sanding all of the seams. But it was done in a rush to be ready for an anime convention in May. So it's, from a distance, it looks wonderful. If you get really close to it, it starts to look a little bit suspicious. Loki wants to go lift boarding. You want to go lift boarding, bubby? I don't recall what page/section I was on. I think I was just kind of jumping around a whole lot. I didn't even finish the stand to put the kickboard on. There was still more clear pieces so that I can have it sit on a stand. So I did this. I just needed these couple of pieces here. And then we can put the lift board on something properly. So let's get this out of the way. Let's put this, oh, let me throw everything. Whoopsies. Hooray, Eureka 7! Surfing robots. Surfing robots need more TLC. We need more surfing robots. I thought it was a really cool gimmick. I think it's been one of my favorite, like, mecha gimmicks. That's kind of outside of the usual mecha genre. I know in Gundam, especially in, like, Zeta, they were doing, like, transforming kits, or they would have, I don't know what they would call them, but they would be on top of boards or lifts that looked more kite-ish. Whereas Eureka 7 was just like, you know what, let's go surfing in space. Did I also drop my side cutters? Oh, here we go. I'm throwing stuff all over the place. But Eureka 7 is definitely a classic. Hi, I know I'm putting this runner very close to you because you're very in the middle today. Hi, Loki. He's doing the thing where he sits in the box the wrong way again. Because the box is in hot dog mode and he's in hamburger mode. Hey, Skoback. I have these clear pieces that I'm sure I'll need to use at some point. Unless I was supposed to use them instead of these. Sorry, I'm not trying to hit you, Loki. It's just runners are kind of big, my dude. Like these. I wonder if I was supposed to use these here instead of these solid color ones. If it's like a this or that angle. Not sure. It also had that Planet of the Apes. It was Earth all along. I gotta do it to him. This goes up ways. This goes in. And then this goes on this side. And we attach this to here. And then we can finally hold the surfboard. Yeah. Does it just sit on top of it? Yes, it does. Like, what a cool base to put a mecha on. Instead of like an action base, you get a surfboard, a space board. That's sick. I really like that. Can sit over here with you, Loki. He likes it. Wow. Yes. Okay, now we need to go back to where we were last time. So this is the head and the torso, this is the waist, so I think we're on 25. Yes, hello! I think we're on 25, and I think it gets us to build the arms first. I'm guessing it's one arm at a time because I don't see like a ×2 anywhere on this page. I guess into the arms we go. Hi, Johnny. Touch cat ears. Oh, he saw my finger coming. Big yawn. Can I touch your ear? Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Some little chin scratchums. Oh. Good evening, Solo Smiley. Good evening, Gingerbeard. I think, what's today, Wednesday? Is it a weekday? I think this weekend we're gonna see Peanut. I think. There's a solid possibility. I'll have to double check with Peanut. I know she wants to build these dinosaur kits that we've been hoarding over here. Have you guys seen the Jurassic kits? We got these bad boys. And we want to do a dinosaur build because I haven't built a dinosaur, Plamo or otherwise. These ones are gucky to me because these ones you like build the skeleton and then you put flesh on the skeleton and that just rubs me the wrong way. That's an ickum, but Peanut really is excited to build these, so I like trying new things. We'll give it a go. I'm liking this too, my first good smile. Loki, do you think I'm talking to you? You keep looking at me. You keep saying, Mama, what you doing? Who you talking to, you crazy? I know, Mama crazy. I need my gold runners and B runner for the first 4 steps. Okay, let's get that going. I think I have 2 gold runners. Here is B runner. Hello, Smiley. Hi, Dova. Hello. I think I have 1 more gold runner. Oh, cat treat. It's just you, Bubby. Where are your siblings? Hey, maybe if I shake the cat treat container, I'll be able to summon another one. It's like blowing the magic conch. He sees it. He's staring right at it. Yeah, you want one. Ta-da! I have summoned no further cats. Yeah, tasty for you. Well, it was a 2 treat redeem. Here, you can have another tasty. He's just eating my nail polish. Oh, Big Man, come on. No, this one's not for you. This one's for Big Man. I'm gonna see if I can get Big Man in frame. Let me go way over here. Big Man, see the treat? He doesn't see it. He's blind. Please hold on. Big Man, right here. See the treat? What? Did you get it? Yeah, good boy. We summoned a second fuzzy. I'm wondering if Lady's like at the top of the stairs or something. With my dad's cat, all you gotta do is open the cupboard where the food's kept and they all come running. They'll do that if I go downstairs around dinner time. Because they're very, oh, there's Lady. Lady, you want one too? All right, Mama, come help you. Come here. Want a titty? Come on. Wow. No, you gotta come, not behind the table. No. I don't like when she goes behind the table because she's so hard to get out. Come here, sweetie. You want a titty? Yeah, you gotta come out to get it though. Come on. Ugh. I know. Ugh. You gotta come say hi if you want the tasties. Oh, good crunch. Good girl. Now she's gonna go behind the table again, and Big Man's gonna sit there and yell at her for 3 to 4 hours. He's already in position. He's ready and waiting. Oh, I'm doing okay. My brother gave me $50 for my birthday. Happy belated birthday. I used it to buy the MG Banshee OVA from Amazon for $55. It's supposed to arrive on Friday, so you'll have the whole weekend to dig into it if you want. Amazing. The Spino looks cool. I think Pino wants to build the Spino, so that means I get the, is it a Brontosaurus? Titanosaurus? I get the Titanosaurus. How was your day, Smiley? It's been very busy lately. Very busy. I work in a career where I am a project manager, and a lot of the projects that I manage want to deliver before the end of the year. So mid-November, everyone's in a crunch to finish testing and deploy our products into the market. So between now and end of year is like the busiest, most hectic time of the year. Just do less projects. I did have them take one away from me. They tried to give me another one and I was like, please, I'm dying, I can't do it. And then they gave it to somebody else. Thank goodness. But I have a hard time saying no. I can say no to Peanut very easily. I have trouble saying no to anybody else. But doing less projects would probably solve the problem. You're not wrong. Okay, what pieces do I need from this? These ones I am gonna double cut, but I did single cut the stand. B3. Am I ever wrong though? You don't even say no to chat. Chat doesn't ask me for a whole lot. Don't answer that, I'm fragile. It's good to have you back, Puzz. I'm kind of disappointed with the MGSD Ariel. What about it were you disappointed with? I think that's the only MGSD that I haven't built. I did the Barbatos, the Wing, and is it the Strike, the third one? Let me see. Barbatos, Wing, and Strike. Yes, so the fourth, the Ariel, is the only one that I haven't done. I expected MG articulation. Because they're so chunky, they don't have amazing flexibility. They're not like lean and nimble. But what I got is normal modern HG articulation, yeah. SDs aren't very articulate overall, even if it is an MGSD. The SDs are just kind of like chunky potatoes. Is that the best way to say it? You can get them to stand and you can maybe move like an arm in the air, and that's kind of the best that you get. Isn't the MG Barbie Lupus coming out this month? Then again, it's an SD troop. MG Loop, like the... Is it the Lupus Rex? Do you like the sound of this a little? He's kind of giving it the side eye. He's kind of right in the middle too. Do you want to go this way a little bit more, buddy? So that people can see you? And then I can put the surfboard here for you. You can hang out with the surfboard. You can't actually raise its arm to have a 90-degree angle. No! Not a lot of room for joints or range of motion in SD. Yeah, they're very clunky. They're very large and in charge. But they don't have a whole lot that they can do. Which is a bit of a bummer. I do like the look of them, I don't have them in like crazy poses or anything. They're more or less just standing around, except for the Freedom, because Peanut, I think was working on decals or something with it, and now it's just laying on its back. It's not even posed. She devastated him. If she's not done working on a kit, she just leaves it laying around somewhere. I still need to put the Glory into a pose and put it in the display case somewhere. I think he's laying on his back too, because Peanut was working on him as one of the more recent ones that we finished. Best you're getting is 44 degrees. Lupus Rex is the next variant. Lupus is the in-between between Barbie and Rex. Dang. I still haven't seen IBO. I'm sure it'll make sense to me at some point. It's like digivolving. I think we've built the Barbie and the Lupus Rex, but I don't think we've built a Rex. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. OPC Tonarat, welcome, welcome. MG Barbus Lupus is coming out the 22nd of November in Japan, so we might see it in late December. I made it. Hello! What up, Wolfpack? Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, gang. Sorry it was a late start today. I'm hoping that we can finish this build today, but I still have 2 arms and 2 legs to go, so I will hope for the best, but I'm not overly optimistic considering how slow I was to build last time. But if Little is a good boy and he doesn't cause a lot of ruckus, then we might be able to make some decent progress today. Yeah. Oh, the here comes early. Nice. Hello all, welcome! Welcome to the gang. You look like the anime character from Iron-Blooded Orphans. I think out of all of the Gundam characters, I look the most like Gigi, I think her name is. I think she's from Hathaway? I haven't seen Hathaway yet either. We just finished Char's counterattack on Monday in our build night, or quote-unquote build night, where very little actual building takes place. And I gotta say, Char's counterattack is currently in the #1 place for a Gundam movie for me right now. I really liked Char's counterattack. I had a lot of fun with that. But I also gave it my undivided attention. I wasn't working on anything or playing games or painting or anything while we were watching it. I didn't give myself a shot glass of water for wet sanding. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta go get some water in this real quick. Whoops. Hi, big man. Hi, lady. Hi, big man. Shot glass of water acquired for sanding. So big man is laying right here. You can kind of see him in the corner. And lady's laying behind the table. And they're gonna stay like that until they start fighting. That's just what they do. Build at your own pace, no rush. Thank you, I do my best. Smiley looks like that one Tekken character whose name I always forget. Sarah Bryant. I don't think I know any Tekken characters. I know Chun-Li? No, she's Street Fighter. She's not Tekken. Okay, I know Zero. I take that back. I did my best. Turns out I don't know any Tekken characters. I'm also very bad at fighting games. I am 100% a button masher. I was never very good at Smash Bros. It's something we played with our younger siblings because there were 4 of us, so there were very few like 4-player games we could play growing up. Played a lot of Smash and I was never very good at it. It was always pretty trash. This goes this way. Bonsoir, comment vas-tu? Tu seul ce soir? I'm all by my lonesome. I don't think I know how to say that in French. Toute seule. Oui. Oh. No, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Wafer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Please don't drink the sanding water, little man. Peanut might be joining us back for the weekend, which would be nice. We were just saying that we might build the dinosaur kits, the Jurassic Park dinosaur kits that came out a month or so ago. Oh, does this not want to go? Does this not want to connect? Why does this not want to connect? Occasionally, some of these pieces give me a hard time. Just because it feels like it. Really tests my thumb strength. Oh, cats are hissing. Did I get it? Nice. Ouch. Mortal Kombat, there's hissing taking place already back there. Oh, it's because Little is now on top of the table. He has the high ground, so he is gonna harass his sister who is back here while this good boy spectates. I don't know why they do this. Every time, twice a week. A lot of MGSD Ariel's articulation gimmicks come from its legumes. Sorry, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry that my French is bad. Praise Peanut, protector of Smiley's voice. She is the protector of my voice, except for when she's not here. And she's not helping nobody. She's done for, can't beat the high ground. She'll just sit there and hiss, and eventually someone's gonna start swinging. And that's gonna be unfortunate. But that is the way it goes. Would have been nice if both of these arms... Oh, more hisses. Oh. Some grumbling, some growling. Little, are you having fun harassing her? You could just leave her alone. He's not really doing anything other than watching her, but she doesn't like it. Which way does this go? I think it goes... like this, perhaps? Loki and Cotton are teaming up against Lady. I know, she's so unhappy. She hasn't growled again. I wonder if she realizes that he's just sitting there being nosy and everything's okay. Looks like he took a few swings. Are you guys watching the cat fight? Keep me posted. Let me know what they're up to. I like that I can kind of look in the webcam and see what he's doing. Keep an eye on him, because he's being a little bum. Cora needs to learn the way of the cat force. She's all bark and no bite. She just growls. There was one time where she was really, really stressed because Cotton was bothering her, and she got so scared she peed on the floor. Poor lady. Poor sweet old lady. So spookered she peed on the floor. Hi! Oh, Little's moved on to other things. Okay, I have this kind of funky piece now. I feel like I did this wrong. Feel like... well, I'm sure it's fine. Oh! Okay, no, I'm still good. We're still good. We're still good. What's up, Smiley? What up, Christian? Hello! Cats are smart. They will sort it out. They'll figure it out. Little has left already, so now it's just Big Man and Lady vibing. Okay. Well, at least the arms are pretty quick progress. Very nice. I love watching cat videos of cats wrestling. I love cat videos. I like to, when I'm getting ready for bed, I'll lie in bed and watch videos for a little bit. And like, funny animal videos are definitely top of the list. Nothing stressful or spooky before bed. Good vibes only, or else I'm gonna be up forever. The gremlin isn't playing with a full deck though. He doesn't really know how to like initiate play. He just kind of stares at everybody else and is like, well, I don't understand what the problem is. What is this? What? Like this? Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Was this supposed to be on the other way? Yes, it was. Oh, can I get it back out is the question. Dang it. There we go. Okay, so it's supposed to go this side, but it doesn't want to go in that way. Did I do something wrong? Because it very clearly wants this to go in this way, but then this is on the wrong side. Dang it. Okay, let's see if I can pop this open and flip it around. How's the build, by the way, Smiley? It's interesting. It's always interesting building a new style of kit or from a different manufacturer. But because it doesn't build the same way that Gundams do, I feel like I'm making a lot of like silly little mistakes, which is kind of unfortunate. Like I put this on the wrong way and now I have to take it back apart. It does have a couple ways of connecting where like pieces go together that I don't really see in Bandai or Gunpla kits, which is fun and exciting. I think Loki's throwing stuff on the floor. But getting these pieces apart might suck. I don't want to break anything. There's not really any like good spots to get the part separator up in here. So I'm a little bit worried about that. I don't know how easily these are going to come apart. And I don't want to break anything either. I don't really have like good nails to get up under here. Oh! Please. Okay. So I think I have this piece on backwards. I think this piece needs to come off. Hi, Lurker. Please get off the pieces. maybe I'll just take this off. So this needs to be facing, this goes onto here, like this. And then this needs to be facing this way. Okay, I think this fixes it. Oh my god. Why are these pieces so hard to get out? I'm being bested by tiny little plastic pieces. Please. I just want to continue on with the build. Get off. Oh. Okay, we have fixed our mistake. That took forever. Oh my god. You peeps were chatting about IBO and I am water decaling my MGSD Barbatos. I really like the MGSD kits. I know that they're not very articulate, but I think they look really cool. I think they decal really nicely. I think we did a little bit of panel lining on ours as well. Hi Lurker, happy Wednesday! Thank you for the Kira Kira! Tasty kohi. I'm excited for IBO. I really liked 86, which I know isn't a Gundam show, but it's still like that mecha genre. And I think 86 and IBO are gonna have some similar themes. And that I'm really excited for because I really, really liked 86. I try to hype it up to everyone that'll listen to me. D-Runner. You want an MG Bale Dova? I think Bale is one of the few Gunpla that Peanut has actually built. She liked the color scheme of the Bale. I just finished the Blokes Eva Rest Type 01. I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe a high grade, but you don't need any clippers and it doesn't have stickers. Dova, you're gonna watch 86. 86 is good. Season 1 has a lot more going on, but Season 2, if you can make it through it, it's good. It starts off a little bit differently, but it's still worth the watch. D11, D1. This one has like some spray colored parts on the runner, which is interesting. Is Season 2 out of 86? Yes, Season 2 is out. Unless it's just like a continuation of the first season. I don't think it's a Season 1, Part 1 and Part 2. I think it's a Season 1 and a Season 2. I think. I'm pretty sure. But it is different, but worth the watch. I don't want to say much more because I don't want to spoil it. But if you feel like dropping it, just push through a little bit farther. A little bit further. Hey, Dishonor. Hello, hello. I have to watch it. I think Season 2 is 12 episodes. Yes. Okay, 2 12-episode seasons. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Good, 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 good. 86 was good. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad we were finally able to build a Juggernaut. I think the mobile suits that they use are very unique. The mechas are very, very cool. Big fan. The Barbatos 6th form and Bale aside was my entry levels were my 2 first HG kits. I like that most people remember their first kits. Oh, hey, big man. Big. Thank you. He knows when I speak sternly to him to back it up. Back it up. Big man. Liddy. Liddy. Hey. Hey. Can you guys be friendly? Big man so badly wants to hang out with Lady, and Lady just is never having any of it. And then I attach this thing this way. And then we close it up. There we go. Aw, no hissing. What are you guys doing? Big man, do you want to give space? Big man's not very good at giving space. Con, do you want to form an alliance with me? Lady, no, stop asking. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. He so badly wants to snug. She's so opposed. After I build those, I told myself I'd only want 4 years later. I have 2 shelves. Con, you're adorable. He is adorable, but he's bothering Lady. Oi! Come on. Upstairs. Hi, Lady. Look, it's just Mama. It's just Mommy. You don't have to hide behind the table. Oh, she had a little piece of cotton fur in her claws. She must have got him. So Big Man has been chased away. He is now upstairs. Joys of cat children. Yeah. But she kind of like blocks herself into these positions, and then she gets stuck and she starts swinging. She doesn't realize that it's probably not the best position for her to be in. Lady, silly girl. This one goes on this side. All of these connector pieces are so strange compared to regular Gunpla. And then some pieces are like randomly undergated. I think it's the ones that are like pseudo painted have a little bit of undergating. So you don't have to sand the painted parts, which is cool. Different, but cool. Should pack the back of that table with something of the back, with some of the backlog. That's a good idea. Just throw some boxes back there. Big man, you'll be nice. He's looking away like I'm not talking to him. Where did I put the? There we go. That is a good idea to put some backlog back there so that she stops hiding back there. I had it blocked off for a little while with a pair of slippers. I think they fell down or I moved them or wore them or something. G16. So now she can get back there and camp again. It's just simpler when she can't get back there. 10. Question for both of you. Out of the MG78s, which one was your favorite and why? Out of the MG RX78s, I haven't built very many MG RX78s. Wait, why are you growling again? Lady, come over there. Can you sit here? Why don't you sit right there? Now what, punk? Put the dinosaur boxes there. Haha, I can't get back now, can ya? Lady, what are you doing? She just looks very unhappy now. The webcam focus is off a little bit. Hello? go. She's just sitting there looking upset. Lady says spawn camper confirmed. She 100% is, and that's probably the best way to describe what she does. I don't think I've built an MG RX-78. I really like the look of the what's it called, the Ecopla RX-78 with the black color and like the neon green accents. I think looks really cool. I'm a really big fan of any type of recolor, but I'm also picky with recolors. I love recolors, but if it's a really cool theme or if it serves a purpose. Or maybe it's just certain kits I really like recolors for. The Gramps, the Strike, Ecoplas are pretty neat. I don't know. They can all be painted. Fair points, go back. Did Peanut finish building her fence? I am not sure. I've only built the 3.0 and I loved it, but I just wish the parts weren't so loose, especially the armor. I think I have a 2.0, but I don't know if it's an RG or an MG. Hi, Little. Welcome back. Let me get the nubs out of the way here if he's gonna start walking through. There you go, little buddy. I'm excited. New Mario movie confirmed for April. Oh, don't eat the runners. What's up? What can I do for you, little man? What do you need? You saw me giving treats to ladies, so now you also want treats? Is that what's going on here? Is that what you desire? The RX-78, the Origin, is also the best of the RX-78s. I've heard that the Origin kits are like slightly more detailed compared to the regular HG variants of the same kits. But I think the price point is also slightly higher on the Origin kits for that reason. What are you doing, little? He's walking through the zone. Hi. Correct on both fronts. It makes me feel smart when I get things right. Thanks for what? But I also know that if I say something wrong, like a Skoback or Robot or somebody's gonna correct me. Sorry, I think I just punched the microphone. What? Hi. You want affection? No more building. Hey, little. You're gonna sit right in the middle of the build zone. Okay, you want a treat too? You can have one. You gotta come up here. Oh, tasty. Big man here. He's probably around the corner harassing Lady, no doubt. Lady's still just staring at me from where I blocked off the table. Don't drink the sanding water, please. Been looking at the Strike Rouge and a Strike PG now. The PGs have been fun. Have the Origin GM Shoulder Cannon HG, it's really good. We've done the Origin gun tank, and Peanut really likes the Origin gun tank. I think it's her favorite gun tank that she's built. You can't have the sanding water, I'm sorry. It's full of plastic particles. You can hang out in this box though. Doesn't that look super rad and fun? Good boy. No, you can't have that water. I'm sorry to tell you this. You cannot have the sanding water. He really wants you guys to compliment his shiny fur coat. Yeah? Is that it? You want everybody to praise you? Yeah. You got a nub on you? What's this? Yeah. Yes. What is it that you desire? Eh? Nice butt, Mr. Cat. There you go. You got a compliment. Is that enough? Just kind of waiting for him to vacate the build space. Loki, that's a lovely coat. Did you get it at Bloomingdale's? That's from Robot. He seems content. As a Canadian, Could you recommend any good hobby stores? Here in Ontario, the best source I've found so far is Canada Computers, since they offer relatively low prices. There are most of the hobby shops that I can recommend for getting model kits or plastic models tend to be one-off shops, not necessarily part of larger chains. Canada Computers has started carrying Gunpla, which is really cool. For some reason, occasionally you can find Gunpla at like Michael's the craft store, but they tend to increase their prices a reasonable amount. I'm in the Toronto area, so I really like Argama Hobby. They're based in, I think they used to be in Markham, and now they're more like Vaughan side. Don't eat that, please. Don't eat that, please. Don't eat that, please. Little, hey. Don't choose violence. No choosing violence. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. You lay down, be good boy? If I stop looking at him, he's gonna start eating things again. Skoback suggests Sunward hobbies. I think Dova really likes Panda Hobby. There's Gundam Extra in Markham. There is Canadian Gundam, which is more, I think, of an online store. I think they have a warehouse in Vaughan. Yeah. Depending on where in Ontario you are, there tend to be different, like, one-off hobby shops. If you are in Ontario but closer to Ottawa, there is Trinity Hobbies. They're really nice. They have a... Don't eat that. They have a good collection. Please stop eating things. Little... Okay, buddy. If you can't be good, then you can't hang out in the build zone. Hey? If you can't be good, you cannot build. Okay? Okay. You wanna go up to your hidey hole? Okay, Mama, help you. Here you go. Argama is solid. Shokunen Gunpla is great as well. I haven't heard of Shokunen. Fua Fua I think I've heard of. Cool Dragon Shop. Looks like someone's acting up so they get some carries and pets and stuff. He's currently staring at me from above. He says, "How dare you, mother? How dare you, mother?" Whenever I put a camera on any of the cats, they play it off like I'm not talking about them. But you can tell he's purposely not looking at us. He's trying to be nonchalant, but he's being extra chalant. Cats are so extra. You can see Big Man hiding around the corner. The Big Man. Oh yeah. I also buy from Train Hobby Store in Dundas, Ontario. They don't really have a website. Don't know if a couple of them have storefronts. I'm in Alberta. It's cool to hear about what other stores are out and about. In British Columbia, there's Hawk Collectibles, but being in Ontario, shipping from British Columbia is really expensive. So I tend to go mostly to like local hobby shops where I can either go to the store to pick up the kits, or if I'm going into Toronto, because I work in Toronto, then I'll pick up kits on my way home or on my lunch break or something and then bring them back home. Let's go back. Buys from Hobby Sense in Alberta. Prex Hobbies in Vancouver. Stores all over the place. Very good. Very good. There's lots of options. Lots of options. Some of my favorite stores tend to be one-off stores because they can have some pretty good selections or deals, which is lovely. I've also noticed some stores carry different stock or like lines of plastic model kits than others. For example, most of the hobby shops will carry Gunpla, but if I'm looking for Mecha Musume, then I've got to see which stores carry Mecha Musume and which ones don't. Or if I'm looking for the Garden Girls, which stores carry Garden Girls and which ones don't. It gets harder when you start looking for non-Bandai, non-Gunpla kits. I think quite a few of them will carry things like Zoids or Kotobukiya kits, but I have seen stores that don't carry any Kotobukiya. I don't know. Different stores like different things. I don't know if it's their own preference or if they're catering to the audience of what's around them. Some stores have like other anime related things and miscellaneous home stuff or gachapon items, and I like that kind of stuff because I like building Gunpla too, but I like having like nerdy home decor stuff. I think is a lot of fun. I buy from GameStop. I did notice they started carrying Gunpla, which I thought was wild. At first I started seeing like figures, Gunpla figures, or like the busts and things at GameStop, and then they started carrying actual model kits, and I was like, what is happening? I found Gundam gacha boxes at Hot Topic, but it's very much based on the store, because if you go online, I don't think there's a Canadian store to buy from, so you've got to go buy from the Hot Topic American site, which is then a pain in the butt. GameStop. I found no kits at GameStop in the US. Kits are harder to find in Canada, so I wonder if GameStop just saw the opportunity and like jumped on it. But we do have them here. They sell figurines. They do sell the figurines here as well. Michael's is definitely overpriced. I've only ever bought things from them when using coupons. They have like 40% off coupons pretty consistently. I got one this week actually. I was looking at a cross stitch because I'm ready to enter my grandma era, and I was like, oh, I could go buy some cross stitch from Michael's because I have a 40% off coupon. But then I found one on Amazon. It's EB Games again in Canada, and it's its own company again. Who's hissing? Oh, Lady and Big Man. Big Man, she don't want none. Big Man. GameStop used to have them through their online store in the US, but they liquidated their stock and stopped ordering it online. Damn! GameStop is supposed to rebrand back to EB Games. Cray cray. Cray cray gang. Let's just all go to Japan and buy a bunch of Gunpla in Japan. Who's in? Who's with me? I need B runner. B runner. I keep misplacing literally everything. Here we go. B9. There's only gonna be a couple pieces left on this runner once this step is done. 11. No grumbling, milady. No grumble. No grumble grumble. We don't need none of that. F runner. I wish Canada had a Gundam base. I wish we got the pop-ups that the States get. That would be really cool. I would like to go to a pop-up, but I think the closest one to Toronto, Ontario might be going across the border and going to New York when New York gets pop-ups. But New York is a big place. So, I don't know. Michael's has tons of kits and coupons. I just learned that and scooped up a few things from them. You gotta buy online to use the coupons. Oh, dang. Oh, he started jumping down, but like there's nowhere for him to jump. There's stuff everywhere. Do you want down? You staying? He changed his mind. He's staying. He's licking his tootsies. Skobek says, I'm afraid of how much money I could spend on a hobby vacation. Watch me spend it all. As long as I don't lose the house, we can ball. Oh gosh, are you coming down? What are you... He's freaking me out. Okay, you do want down. It seems to me that you want down. Come here. Hello, sir. It looks like you are looking up and talking to a higher power. I'm talking to my 4-year-old cat that Batman's over top of me like I'm a menace. He like meeps when he wants down, and then he starts like jumping, and I'm like, there's nowhere for you to jump. This table is full, please. I also bought this kit so many times. Canada hobby stores are much in stocked than the States. Oh. I find that some kits are very easy to find in Canada, but some kits are really hard until they get reprints. Some of the like in-demand kits you've got to find like super obscure hobby shops for. Little, do you guys see this? Can everybody please chill? I'm trying to build the Nirvash and I'm making no progress. I think Lady needs to go upstairs. Oh, little. Oh, Lady, come here. It's okay. Okay. She has gone upstairs. They're still hissing. Oh my god. Troublemakers. So the black cat and the tabby cat have grown up together. One is 4, one is 5, and I've had them basically their whole life. The calico cat, she is 9, turning 10 next month, and I adopted her a year ago, so she just like hates the other cats. She's like, I don't know, you young rambunctious little boys. And she just wants her space, but they don't give her any space. So they don't get along super well. Normally they respect her space, but all 3 cats want to be in whatever room I'm in. And this hobby room doesn't really have any vertical space. Normally she likes to hide like up in a tree where she can look down on them, like they're her little peasants, and like teach them that she is boss. But there's nowhere tall for her to hide in this room. It's all just like couches or behind this table or chairs or things. So she just constantly hisses at them for the entirety of stream. And when Peanut's here, it's a little bit easier to break all the cats up, but when it's just me, it makes it very hard to make any building progress. It's a lawless land. This is great background while building. It's just WWE cat fights. Oh, little man's gargoyling again. Hello from Manhattan. Just went to a very underwhelming One Piece art exhibit, but couldn't miss stream. Will, you probably have like one of the longest streaks on this channel. Is Manhattan far? Was the One Piece art exhibit, was it like sculptures? Was it oil paintings? What kind of art were you looking at this art exhibit? And what made it underwhelming? I think my oldest dog, Nala, is coming to the end. No, Nala! Anything that you can do to make things easier for Nala, I'm sure would be greatly appreciated. For Lady, because she's getting up there, I'm looking at getting some kitty steps or things that make it easier for her to move around because she's starting to get some kitty arthritis. Just making things easier, increasing the quality of life. She might need to be put on some old lady kibble soon. Peanut is the supreme cat leader. She is the cat herder. She like speaks their language and can somehow get them to stop misbehaving. I don't know how she does it and what kind of training she's had to be able to do that. But she's just on the same wavelength as they are, I guess. She speaks their language. $104 currently? It's like a 40-minute train ride. Dang. Dova says there are a lot of men with hats in Manhattan. Manhattan. It was immersive art, so stuff projected on walls, LED images, mirror rooms, etc. I can't picture that very well, but it sounds interesting. It sounds like they tried to do something different, which is kind of neat. I've seen ads for like the immersive Van Gogh and stuff, so that's what I'm picturing. Not that I've ever been to one. Just get the ads for it. I think they've done it for other painters too. Think Team Labs if you've seen that in Japan. The name sounds familiar. Colby's turning 13 in January. I got her a couple sets of steps a year or two ago. They make a big difference. Yeah, I think Lady needs some stuff like that. I have like an ottoman down here that I've been using to store 30-minute mission stuff, like extra parts. And I think I'm gonna take it upstairs so that she can use it as a step to get onto the office desk, just because it's a little slightly too tall for her. Especially when the boys start chasing around, she starts noticeably limping. She's putting a lot of oomph into running around or running away. It would have been nice if these pieces were undergated. The nubs are kind of at a strange angle on these gray pieces. They clean well enough, but it would still be nice to have it be less visible. You really gotta put your back into sanding those ones. Speaking of cats, a company called Forge and Meow might possibly create a 1/100 model kit of a stylized new Gundam. I think if they did any variant of a Gundam to make it look like a cat, I would be all over that. They did the Nachin cat characters. I think it might have been a Koto kit, and those are so cute. Super adorable. I also just think it's funny when they make animals as model kits. Like the bathhouse ducky is very cute. I think it's freaking adorable and hilarious for no reason. I think this goes this way. Okay, yes, does seem to go that way. And then this pokes into the side. Okay, neat, cool. I vibe with that. We get to flip the page. Finding random nubs all over the table. So this attaches at the top. Kind of in a funny way. And then I guess this would attach into shoulder joint here. Oh, or it just falls off. That's cool too. Please get into this shoulder joint. Why are you so stiff? Oh my god. I'm gonna really have to put my strength into this. What the? You get in there. Wow, that was a very stiff joint. Attach this back on here. Doesn't sit super well. It's kind of finicky. Oh well, we'll mess around with that after we get all the pieces together to make it look better. It doesn't want me to give it hands yet. Like, it just sends me right into building the other arm, I guess. We can do that. Did you see the Koto Cat Girls? Koto Cat Girls. Are they newer kits or are they older kits? Koto Cat Girls. I've seen the Arcade Fox Girl. Yumiko might have been her name. I've seen the Centaur Girl. Koto Cat Girl. I don't think so. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. I did immersive art in London. That was amazing. A lot cheaper than this. Dang! The duck one already has a second version. The one with spray cans and chains. Really? I really like the ducky. I think the ducky's really cute. We found Kappa kits the other day and they're so adorable. I am obsessed. I like building model kits of things that I think are cute and fun. I like building mechas too, but it's nice to have like a variety. I'm not sold on just mechas. I like all plastic model kits. I think it's fun. I do enjoy. Okay, I gotta build another arm. How many frames are we dropping? Down to 0.5%. Hell yeah. Very good. But it still says 578. Killing it. Absolutely killing it. Dropping frames every day of the week. Okay, so let's build the other arm. 1914. 19. Oh, it's not 19. It's not 14. It's 4. Cool. 19. B. I'm guessing the other B runner, the one I haven't used yet. Buh. MG Quant. Shia Quant. Is that the kit that has the cat ears? I think that's cute. Does it have a green variant and a purple variant? I think, perhaps. Love me cat ears. Very cute. Very good. Do enjoy. I'm just gonna cut out all these pieces because I'm pretty sure I'll need them for the arm. Most of these anyways. Ja-ja. I fell off too, it's fine. Rip Puzz. Okay. I need 11 and then some H pieces, and then I'll put together these first couple steps here. I saw a mouse pad on Amazon that had cat paws all around it. I've seen like cat paw wrist guards, which I thought were really cute. Did enjoy. I'll put this over here now that Loki's gone. He might be back a little bit later. It is only 7. Dang, so it's been live for an hour and I've built one arm. Dang, just doing my best. Doing what I can. 24 and 16. At least I will probably, hopefully, maybe not put these together incorrectly this time. That should help save me a little bit of time. I spent way too much time trying to fix it last time. Bummer. But it is what it is. Do what you can, you know? And at least I don't have cats yelling at each other now. It's quieted down a little bit. A lot more cozy. But I do want to make sure that I don't put this together the wrong way this time. This way. And I remember this one, this piece was a little bit rough the first time around. It didn't connect super well. Just kidding. Perfection. Very good. This kit comes with the skeletons? Skeletons. The dinosaurs come with the skeletons. Or do you mean like how RG and MG kits come with an inner frame? I have to hit the hay. Bye, Bill. Bye. Have a good night, big resties. Big restum. It's just regular old Thursday tomorrow, but it feels like a Monday for me today. Because it was Remembrance Day here in Canada yesterday. So we had the Tuesday off from work. I think in America there's Veterans Day. So it felt strange working Monday, taking the Tuesday off, and then going back into work today made the work week feel like a Monday. So having only 2 days of work for the rest of the week is kind of cool. Or that's the way it feels anyway. I meant skeletons. I couldn't remember if they came with skellies. This one does not come with skeletons. No skeller turns. This one doesn't have an inner frame either. This one's like a more similar to an HG. Where you're just putting together the armor pieces essentially. No inner frame-o. I took Monday off. Oh, today was definitely a Monday. I hope you had some nice R&R. I didn't do a whole lot on my vacation Tuesday. I went out to get Christmas bags and Christmas wrapping paper, and then I played video games all day. No! It wasn't very productive. And then I just did a very easy spaghetti dinner so that I'd have leftovers before stream today. The simplest of simple meals. Mainly just read books and played video games. I need to go to the library and get another book. I haven't read a book for a while. I keep meaning to start listening to audiobooks on my morning commute on the way into the office, but I love music so much that as soon as my Spotify hits the radio or it hits the speakers, I just start like vibing and jamming for the whole way there. No! But I know as soon as I do actually start an audiobook, I'm gonna get sucked in and it's gonna be all I want to do. I have a very all or nothing mentality. Okay, so now I gotta put together all these gold pieces. Solid gold. These are the ones that I put together wrong last time, so I really hope that I do the correct orientation this time. That's typically me too, gotta have the music for the drive. I'm very much a carpool karaoke kind of person. I very much dislike regular karaoke, but as soon as you put on tunes in the car, I'm ready to like belt the worst tone you've ever heard in your life. I'm very aware that I'm tone deaf, but in the car it don't matter. Okay, so let's not do this wrong this time. How about we do it correct this time? Do my best. 2 a.m. last night, my building's fire alarm went off. You were saying that it's been going off a lot recently. It's a bit of a bummer. This goes this way. I like how in the instructions it even calls out caution for the piece that I put on backwards the first time. Absolutely messed it up. My bad. Oh, does not want to connect. There we go. And this goes into here. Get in there. D14. The last few times it was my building's boiler that set it off. When I first moved into this house, the fire alarm used to go off just randomly. The fire alarms themselves needed to be cleaned out. It just kept setting off false alarms, which was a real bummer, especially when it would go off at like 3 in the morning. That sucked. Not the best thing ever. I almost started grocery store karaoke the other day unintentionally. The Middle banger by Jimmy Eats World started playing and I started singing along. Got looked at weird by someone else in the aisle, so I stopped. They're just hating on your fun, robot. Don't let them stop you. Sometimes when Jimmy Eat World gotta eat back or something. Good song. That's definitely on my high school smiley playlist. Was it Rock Band or Guitar Hero that song was on? I used to play that all the time. Very good. Classic. There will be a temperature change and it'll set off the water sprinkler. 40-year-old building with a brand new boiler. Dova also enjoys dancing in stores to music. You just gotta be happy. Whatever makes you happy is valid. As long as you're not hurting nobody. But who am I? Just some random Canadian. I'm not one for dancing, but Peanut really likes dancing. She is happy for any opportunity to dance. She's all for it. Get in there. There we go. Some of these pieces need like a pretty firm push together. I'm almost done the second arm. It was a lot easier and a lot quicker the second time. Having done the first one, I could kind of remember which pieces I needed to be using, as well as how they went together, so that was good. The legs tend to be my least favorite part of any build, so I'm not super looking forward to getting to the leggums, but it does look like I get to build the feet first, and I do enjoy building feet in a not weird way. If that makes sense. Love the idea of building kits. I feel like I would get frustrated too easily. There are a large variety of different types and styles of kits. So there are some that are simpler than others. Cosmic, thank you for the follow. Some kits are a lot easier than others. My younger sister normally builds and hangs out, and she doesn't really love building, but there are certain kits or certain lines of model kits that she will build, and she actually enjoys building. She really likes the Pokemon kits, and she really likes the 30-minute mission kits. I have seen very few kits that I disliked, but I'm also very easy to please. Doesn't take much. I like putting things together. I've realized that any hobby where I can feel like I'm making something with my hands are the kind of hobbies that I'm really interested in. I've been looking into cross-stitch lately. I've been looking at pottery. Anything where like you have a final result and you're like, ah, damn, I did that. That's cool. That's the kind of stuff that I like. I really liked building and putting stuff together as a kid as well. I wish I got into this hobby a lot sooner. I didn't start building until I was 27, 28. I got into it pretty late. Sorry, I'm gonna vacuum real quick. This might hurt your ears. There we go. Oh, missed the spot. I started building Bother, the head, the torso, and the waist. Then I'll do the arms and the legs. Building Bother. Whomstuff is Bother, Dova. Bye, Christian. Bye-bye. Both the head and the torso. I like building top-bottom. Whenever Doc's here, Doc likes to build bottom-up. Top-down just makes more sense to me, but then I will skip certain areas because I don't like when you have floating pieces. Like if it tells me to build the head, the torso, and then the legs, I'll skip and go to the waist and build the waist first so that when I build the legs, they can connect to the waist. I like having it all attached, like to the main body, if that makes sense. If I build things and then it can't attach, I'm like, but then why did I build it if it can't go nowhere? You know, that's kind of how I think. Alright, have the arm. Now we get to build the fun shield thing. I need the F runner. Sorry, I haven't been all there Tuesday. I got hit with a bug? No, but you got dummied by a bug? I don't super love when bugs fly in my face. And like, physically smack you, and you're like, damn, bug, what the heck was that for? What did I ever do to you? But then I feel really bad if I accidentally walk into or run into a bug and then like the bug is visibly dusted after the fact. I feel really bad. I remember, I don't know if I was just emotional this day. I remember I was driving to my very first job when I worked in the middle of nowhere in a science lab. So like in the super boonies, there's no streetlights on these roads. I was driving to work and I hit a moth or a butterfly, like my windshield hit it, and it went over the car and then just fell to the ground. I was watching from my rearview mirror and I just started bawling the rest of the way to work. I'm like, I heard that butterfly, oh my god, how could I do that? I was so distraught for the rest of the day. I still think about it. It still bothers me. Very upset. I wish I got into this hobby earlier too, KJ. I got into it on a whim this year, and now I have stacks of kids as tall as me. It's a soul-sucking hobby. Once you fall in, it like latches its hands into you and you can't escape. We fell into this hobby accidentally. We went to a convention three or something years ago, and they just like innocently had a build workshop where you could go. It was sponsored by Plamod, who is the official Bandai distributor in Canada. And you could build an entry grade kit for free. There was a wait, but if you went up to the front of the desk, they'd be like, hey, do you want to build an RX-78, the grandpa, or do you want to build this Pikachu? So we opted to build the Gramps, the RX-78 too, and we built it just being like, this is really cool. We get to take this home after and it's free. That's amazing. We built it and we were like, damn, that was really cool. We really liked that. So we bought more kits from the convention to take home. And that's how we fell into this. And now we've built over 150 kits. And we have a very healthy backlog of many more to go. But it just like hits you out of left field, you know what I mean? I feel like for a lot of people, they see someone doing it, or they see them at a hobby shop and they show a little bit of interest and you just kind of fall into it. But it's a lot of fun. When we started building, it was when things were still pretty shut down. There weren't really any community build nights or anything. So we started streaming as a way to learn how to do it from the community and to meet other people who liked this hobby as well. And we just kind of stuck with it. So it ended up being a hobby that my sister and I do together. She has been on a short leave of absence from the stream, so she hasn't been around for anyone who's newer to the channel. But normally it's something that we do together, and we've been doing it twice a week together for 3 years or so now. And that's how we met all these goobers in chat. We have built over 150 kits. Smiley's kits, 148. Peanuts kits, 3. That's pretty accurate. Hello, we are the goobers. You guys are the goofy goobers. You know that SpongeBob song? I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You guys are the goofy goobers. Peanut doesn't really enjoy building. She'd rather put stickers on the kids, panel-line the kids, paint the kids. Which is great for me because I like building the kids, but I don't want to do any of that other stuff. I just want to purely put stuff together and then hand it off to my sister and be like, here you go. It's for you. And then she's like, wow, thanks. And she'll do something with it. My interest stops after it's been put together. What was that sound? Oh, Gundam song and dance. It didn't show up on the screen. No! Okay, I'm pretty sure we have it. For anyone who's new here, Will has very kindly redeemed Gundam song and dance. If you haven't seen, it's only like 20 seconds long. Please don't run screaming. Good luck.
Gundam, Gundam, Kibou no Hikari. Gundam, Gundam, Mirai o mezasu. Moten, Anshin, Horizon, Ansen, Tomberu, Oneru, Ariaru! Just hits.
Yatta! That's my sister, that's Little Peanut. I was the one in the white wig. The way Smiley said good luck reminds me of the hosts who greet you at haunted houses. Maybe you'll make it out alive. Maybe. Perhaps. That mat though, thank you. I have a tendency of just kind of like dropping my tools from like not a big height, but I just kind of toss them. So it's nice to have like a mushy squishy mat that I can just kind of drop stuff onto and it's totally fine. I'm a big fan. There's also a Shars 2 Zaku version of this. I love it. It's my favorite. I feel sorry for those people who don't know the deep lore of what they just witnessed. Absolutely. It's cursed and you'll never unsee it. I'm so sorry. Port Break, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. When I was on vacation with my wife in Chicago, I saw some Pokemon and she was like, oh, this looks cool. She was like, we're on vacation, just do it. So I did it. Then I was playing some video games that have Gundams and it just snowballed from there. That's how they get you. I really like that plastic model kits are more than just Gundam. Like, this isn't a Gundam. This is an Eureka 7 kit. We've got lots of Pokemon. We've got lots of waifus. I'm a big fan of the waifu kits. You can build it all. You can truly build it all. That sounds like me. I build the kits but can't be bothered to boast them to save my life. Absolutely. But I like that you can just do whatever you want with Gunpla. Sometimes I'll put them in a fun pose, but then if Peanut like picks it up and moves it around, she definitely does not put it back in the pose that I put it in originally. And then I lament having to repose it. Gundarman was a company made out of blue and witch form for Mercury. Nice. Will builds them and puts them in boxes, puts them in caskets. Don't have space to display them. I wish they sold like scale transport ships that I would probably pose. Oh, Meowdy, what up, dog? Sup, nerds? What up, Toy Ransu? You guys just missed Gundam Song and Dance. You have impeccable timing. It's like you knew. It's like your spidey senses were tingling and you're like, I need to wait before I come into this channel. Something ain't right. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. What is good? What is new? We're almost done the second arm for the Nirvash, and then I'll be able to work on some, it looks like feetsies are next. I really like the look of the feet in this. It looks very swan-ish to me, if that makes any sense. Doc, I do have like 25,000 points. I think it's only once a stream redeem, so that we're not constantly bombarding people with Gundam Song and Dance. So that we're not constantly scarring people. Too late, I already redeemed it. We were finally making some new friends and Will was like, I know how to kibosh this. Throw a wrench in the plans. But it's also nice as a way to see Peanut when she's not here. To prove that I do indeed have a sister and I'm not just a channel called Gunpla Sisters when it's really only one person. Although it looks like it's still available. Ah, shit. I definitely have broken something then if it's still available. I wish this piece went in a little bit more. It kind of sticks out in a funny way. Okay, this goes on. Oh yeah, sorry, this arm just takes forever to push in. So let me just yeet it real hard off stream. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a rough piece. And stick this shoulder pad on. It's just at an interesting angle. It is sold out. One G-Quux kit, I believe. We have... Is it the red Gundam that we have? I know we have at least one G-Quux kit. Somewhere. Is it on the bottom? Color? Yes, okay, we do have the red Gundam. I also really like the police Zaku. I would be down to build a police Zaku. But I think they're the only G-Quux kits that we have. We ended up with quite a few Witch from Mercury kits. We really liked Witch from Mercury. But Witch from Mercury also came out at the same time that Peanut and I started building together. So it was the first Gundam anime that we got to watch together as it was airing. So that was really cool for us to be able to watch a Gundam show together when we were just getting into this hobby. That was fun. Police Zaku does look cool. It does look really cool. They're very unique styled kits, and I prefer the look of Gunpla over the look of Evangelion, and because G-Quux is very Evangelion-esque, it's not my favorite style of suit in the Gundam universe, but I still have an appreciation for how unique they are. Peanut has been a fragment of your imagination. It's possible. Peanut's someone that I developed as a young child to keep me sane. Sometimes we see her, sometimes we don't. I need the red Gundam in G-Fred and the white Gundam on pre-order. Let's go. There's also the BRB screen. That's true. We do have pictures of Peanut on the BRB screen. We need more FM Witch from Mercury. I think FM Witch from Mercury, did we only get the aerial full mechanic? I want to say. I think we built that one for our 1 year anniversary, or we at least got it for our 1 year anniversary. Witch from Mercury was also an easier series to watch than G-Quux. It was easier for people like us who didn't have Gundam knowledge to start. We were just kind of falling into it. I had only seen Seed at the time, so I feel like G-Quux, there's a lot that you wouldn't know all of the Easter eggs without having watched UC first. I think you could still enjoy it, but you wouldn't get like everything out of it, if that makes sense. Witch from Mercury had solid grunts, absolutely. I think not the Leo, what's the name of my favorite grunt suit? Oh my gosh. How am I blanking? The Demi Trainer. Demi Trainer. The Demi Trainer is my favorite grunt suit, I think, ever. That might be a hot take. There was a variant of the Demi Trainer that I was obsessed with. It had the backpack and I loved it. It's so cute. They remind me of little Despicable Me minions, and I think that's why they're so dear to me. They're so cute. I think my least favorite grunt that I've ever seen in the Gundam universe is I don't know what they're called. They're the really creepy, like, undead looking G Gundam bad guy grunt suits. The yellow things with 4 legs. That's terrifying. I don't like those. Those are creepy. I don't know what they're named. You want Sayla's gun cannon? We just finished watching Zeta, and I sorely missed Sayla and Zeta. Very sad. Have a look at Trinity hobbies. I do enjoy me some Trinity hobbies. Occasionally I'll be up in Ottawa, so I'll be able to take a peek at what they got. A lot of hobby stores have started early Black Friday sales. There's quite a few solid deals if you guys are looking. I am today's old when I found out LDR is hard. Good thing Gunpla exists. Just the aerial for full mechanics, yeah. My first was IBO and got the kits from Japan before they hit us in the markets. Then that sent me down the rabbit hole. I know there's a lot of hate for Seed, but Seed was the first Gundam show I ever watched when I was like 14, 15 years old on TV, so I love Seed. Seed is my first. I will never forget it. I stand by Seed being a good show. I have to say that with a smile on my face, but I love me some Seed. Seed is good shit. I want the Lilith. Sneed. Sneed is good. Sneed is so good. Oh, the Seed Freedom? Come on. Demi Trainer, yes. Thank you, Robot. The Demi Garrison or the Demi Barding? I think the one that we have is the Demi Barding. Barding has the big backpack. Yeah. Death Army. Okay, I was close. The Death Army is terrifying. I can't do it. It reminds me of the Thing, like the little hand from the Addams Family. That's essentially what those things are. Eepy creepy. Demi Trainer. I enjoyed G-Quux while I didn't watch UC. It was still good, but I kind of lost it at some points. Yeah. I hadn't seen Zeta yet, but I had watched OG Gundam, so I got most of it. But there were a couple Easter eggs and tidbits that I missed out on because I hadn't seen Zeta yet. I think of them as turtles. The Death Army be turtles. Hi Frost, what up? What up? Sayla was in Zeta M? What is Zeta M? Is it a spin-off? Is it a movie? Confirmed Smiley doesn't like things with more than 2 legs. I like cats. Cats only have 2 legs. Oh, okay, I build this. These are ×2, so let me just grab both of these out of here right away. Explain all the cats then. Yeah, exactly. Got 'em. When it comes to model kits, I think we have 2 kits with 4 legs. We have the Barbatoris, and we have there's an IBO kit on 4 legs that has like a beetle butt. It looks like a horse with a beetle butt. What is its name? The more that I watch Gundam shows, the more kits that I know the name of, and then I start forgetting old ones. Who are you, 4-legged horse from IBO that's not the Barbatoris? And it's a variant of another kit. I don't know. My first kit is not even a mainline universe. Let's go! Y'all know SD World Gundam Heroes? I've built a couple of them, so I do know them, but I haven't seen the anime. Skullback's spent a decent amount on hobby stuff the last couple days, already put not new Gundam stuff. Will, you liked Seed, but it was melodramatic? That's what's good about it, the melodrama. It's a soap opera. You gotta appreciate that. But now that I've seen more Gundam shows, I did notice that a lot of, like, the tropes from Seed carried over to different shows, which I thought was interesting. I've started to notice that every Gundam protagonist has like 4 girlfriends throughout the series, which is kind of crazy, except for the shorter series. Witch from Mercury and G-Quux didn't do that. But the older Gundams, goddamn, protagonists, they get around. They got a lot of ladies on the side. Please watch Iron-Blooded Orphans, it's on the list. It do be on the list. Haven't gotten to it yet because we've been making our way through the UC timeline, slowly but surely. But I guess if I'm watching UC, I could watch IBO at any time because it's an alternate universe. So that do be true. The best part of G-Quux was Daddy Shalia Bull. I can't deny, that was pretty poggers. But I believe a certain character's transformation scene beats Daddy Shalia Bull. I'm sorry. It had to be said. I can't tell you which character because I don't want to spoil, but if you know, you know. Chimera's Trooper, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was, but it do be the Chimera's Trooper. We went to an arcade and we played a bunch of arcade games to like get enough tickets to trade it in for the Chimeras. They had a bunch of like Gundam kits on their prize wall, so we spent like a half day trying to get tickets to trade it in for the Chimera's Trooper. It took us so long. The beetle butt, it does, you have to admit, the Chimera's Trooper has a beetle butt. G Gundam was my first. Haven't watched Seed, but some of the Seed kits are amazing. I really like the look of Seed kits. I think some of my favorites are Seed kits. G Gundam is also top 3 for me. I love G Gundam. It's just so absurd and fun. It's just a good watch. I feel like anybody could really appreciate G Gundam. Peanut has a bunch of kits with multiple legs. Yes. All of the creepy crawlies that I absolutely do not want to build, Peanut is like, ah, gimme. I absolutely want to build those. She's got like 4 spider kits because you guys keep feeding the obsession. Stop that. She doesn't need more creepy crawlies. I have to get her to take all the creepy crawlies home with her. Get them out of here. Wing was my first, but Thunderbolt December Sky is my favorite. I've seen Thunderbolt. I don't know if I know Thunderbolt December Sky. Thunderbolt was really jazzy. It's definitely in my top. The Chimeras is the best looking Gundam from IBO. The IBO kits are very iconic. You can look at a kit and be like, you're probably an IBO kit. They have similar vibes to one another in the same sense that you can look at a Witch from Mercury kit and be like, you're probably a Witch from Mercury kit. After watching Zeta, I can confidently say that Zeta has the weirdest looking mobile kits I've seen out of any of the Gundam shows that I've watched. They had a bunch that I was like, what the heck is going on here? Who are you? A certain magical girl? Absolutely, Doc. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind in chat, but yes, absolutely a certain magical girl. Except Gundam Wing most had a single love interest, but that love wasn't always romantic. Spicy? I think Wing's coming up soon for me. The big spice, We're almost also done with UC from main watch though, and we could start on AU shows after that. Let's go. Uso from Victory Gundam has all the baddies. They all have so many baddies. What's going on? Some say he was noble ass. Damn. Get him. I remember that YouTube video. It was from a long time ago. It was indeed when we went to an arcade to try and get the Chimeras Trooper. It was in our first year of building we did that. G Gundam rocks. It's so good. The best designed mech as a whole, in my opinion, are from the Wing and Seed series. Let's go, Will. Hot take. I love it. I'm in the middle of rewatching Wing because I haven't seen it in like 20 years. It's the only thing she wants, though, is the creepy crawly kits. Yeah, I know. She's got a weird taste. I don't know, man. She's my own sister and I don't get it. We have very similar taste in some things, but we have very opposite taste in mobile suits. I want, like, cool stuff or really cute stuff. She's like, I want the fucking bugs. Give me the bugs. Give me the bugs and the dinosaurs. Okay, sure, ma'am. Sure thing. We recently went to the ROM, the Royal Ontario Museum, and she had so much fun looking at all like the stuffed animals? No, the real stuffed things. I don't remember what those are called. She had a lot of fun looking at those and all of the like dead bugs and things. And I just stood back at a distance and waited for her to finish. The problem with IBO is that they suck polycap wise, so they just have a buttload of polycaps. The centipede one needs to be longer though, Smiley. Get it out of my house, go back. I don't want it here. I want her to take it home, please. Hathaway's my favorite because I got to see Gigi semi-naked. There's a lot of shower scenes in Gundam. I think every series has had at least one. Older UC kits are polycap heavy too, but they don't suck. I remember watching Wing on YTV. I remember watching Seed on YTV. They must have done Wing shortly after. Or maybe it was before. No, it would have been before, because Wing just turned 30 this year, right? All of the Endless Waltz mechs. I love them all. Even though I haven't seen the show, I'm familiar with some of them. Some of them either through playing Gundam Evolution or just from kind of coming across them in the wild. I need another tiny little D piece. Oh, this is E? Okay, where's D? Based taxidermy. Yeah, she loved looking at all the taxidermy stuff, gang. The build kit has some cool stuff. I like looking at the build series kits and trying to guess which two kits they like polymorphed to make the kit that they're marketing. For me, that's a fun game. G Gundam is up there for you too. I love G Gundam. G Gundam is so good. G Gundam's top 3 for me, absolutely. I feel like the G designers just want them to have fun with the designs for half of them. Yes. Never forget Bandai robbed of X or Turn A on Toonami back in the day. They killed it. Have you or P-Money built any Zoids yet? We have not built any Zoids, but I believe we have our first Zoid in the backlog. And I believe it's in P-Money's backlog, because if I had to guess, it's a spider. Gross. Cabdermy. True, there's a bathtub scene in Victory. They always have the bathtub or the shower scenes. Nothing hits you with implied nudity faster than seeing the Lacus Kira in the opening. That's true. They put it in the opening so you know what to expect before the show even starts. That's crazy. They really hit us with the seed openings, but the seed openings are also a banger. The ending song from Char's Counterattack I also really loved. That was a banger. I'm glad to have heard it in G-Quux, so it felt like a throwback, even though it was supposed to be like the first time I experienced it. do like. I feel like most of the openings I've seen so far have been fairly slow and or subdued. I'm wondering if Seed is the first one that they start like hitting you with the fast-paced techno-y stuff. Are there any other HG series lines out there with actual inner frames? I don't know if there are. Which HGs have inner frames? Peanut has the Garantula in her backlog yet. See, Robot, even that sounds terrifying. No. No. My dream for Palm Plastic to replace polycaps. Let's go. I miss talking about bugs with Peanut. We need Peanut back to talk about bugs. G is top tier. They're also Imagawa's mecha shows. The man is goated. I think I've only watched C00, Build Series IBO, Witch from Mercury G-Quax, so I'm missing a lot in general. But that's still a really solid base. The downfall of Gundam TV shows is a lot of them are 50 episodes a series. They're really long, and it takes a really long time to get through them, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a bumski. Does this go in the... This goes in the back one. Like this? Oh, okay. Bit of a bummer that it does take so long to get through. Yeah. Oh no, the yucks have started. But I've seen a lot of alternate universe, but I'm only up to Zeta timeline-wise through the UC. It takes so long. IBO Season 1 and 2 have amazing music. I'm very excited for IBO. Beyond the Time, banger, certified banger. I'm gonna need you to join the Wing Watch parties to see your reaction to 2Mix. What is this? Spicy? Okay. Which for Mercury's music is nothing but bangers, certified bangers. Only IBO for official Bandai HD kits with inner frames. Oh! Interesting. A lot of Gundam shows movies are also just downright bad. Sometimes you gotta hit them with the hard truth. Bit of a bumski. True. Do be a bit of a bumski. Just power through them all. We force Skoback to power through them all because they're on in the background when Skoback comes to build nights. You can't escape them. You're stuck with them. Please don't skip Double Zeta. It's so good. Is it? I'll have to go back for it because we just finished Char's counterattack. I had to go outside, but I'm back. Did you touch Snow Puzz? It do be cold outside. Did you bring a jacket? I've got to bring the winter jacket out of storage because it be chilly outside. Definitely long though. I know, they're so long. Still need to see where the supposed colony drop takes place. They drop a lot of things in a lot of different series. Very casually, they mention it at the start of Char's counterattack, and I'm like, what? The who? Who's doing what now? Turn A someday. Hi, Debilly. What up? 2Mix are the techno band that did the openings for Wing. Banger. I would be a fan. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Come on in. Welcome. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. A lot of them try too hard with the politics. I show up for the romance plots, the cool looking mechas, and the occasional slap in the face. I'm less interested in the space politics. They just kind of come with the territory, you know what I mean? I think the reason that I like Char's counterattack so much is because it's so fast-paced, so you don't really have a whole lot of very lengthy political monologue scenes. It's very like, go, 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 hit 'em, jump 'em, shoot 'em, smash 'em, grab 'em, bop it, or something. Which for Mercury, for instance, did not want to delve into politics. They have like a slight sprinkle of space politics in Wish for Mercury, but they didn't really start to sprinkle in space politics until the second season, so they lull you into a safe sense of no space politics security, and then they smack you with some Gundam in season 2. That's how they baited all the slice of life fans into liking mecha. because it's not cold there, it's like 5? 5 or like -5? 5, I guess, is still cold, though. Someone taught me the Fahrenheit conversion the other day. So it's 5, I think, times 2, 10, plus 32, is that 42 Fahrenheit? Am I finally learning my American conversions? I'd be surprised if that was right. Other than Buildland, I think I've only seen a bit of Wing 20 years ago. Go back. Slowly but surely will suck you in. Frost, the series were 20 to 26 episodes instead of 50. They would flow better. Yeah, Witch from Mercury felt shorter because it was only 25, whereas all the OG shows are 50. But I feel like some of the longer ones drag on because they can, if that makes sense. I actually don't like UC because of all the new type stuff, Crunk. What about for the memes? Do you like the new type stuff for the memes? Because some of the memes are pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Shade Speller. Hello! I do not like the space wizardry. The space wizardry I think is really funny. I actually quite enjoy the space wizardry. I like that it solves every problem ever because of space magic. It's just fun for me. Uh-oh, we're in a conundrum. Don't worry, guys. There's space magic. We'll get through this. I love it. I live for it. It's so good. I feel like I've been watching Wing forever and I'm only 30 episodes in. Get it. New type magic. Oh, so good! New type magic is so good! If you listen closely, you can almost hear Peanut. A slight whisper of Peanut. I think we're gonna get some Peanut this weekend, is my hope, is that we'll see her. She will bless us with her presence. Make F on her. I think I took it out and put it somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. Right in front of me. Let's be honest, Gundam UC and AU don't really know what it wants to be. They just want to pump out kits, so however they can do that, they are game. And I am all for it, because I want more space magic and more mechas. They could sell me anything at this point. What are your thoughts on Quest? Okay. I really like Quest. I think she is a shit disturber. I think she's a 13-year-old with an attitude that knows what she wants. I think she kept the movie fresh, funny, and interesting, and I am really excited to see how she scars Hathaway in Hathaway. She was just such a problem child, and I was like, get it, girl. You do you. Like, I really liked Quest. I get that she's only 13, and you gotta give her a little bit of slack because she's just 13. But I thought she was a pretty well-rounded character that helped the story flow to the places that it needed to go. There were a couple points where some things happened and I was like, that doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna roll with it because it helps the movie flow. I liked Quest. What did we watch before? Thank you for the follow. We watched, was it the Seed Freedom movie? Seed Freedom Destiny? Magus, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Magus. I think it was, I don't remember if it was the Seed Freedom movie. We watched something recently, and it felt like the decisions that the characters made in the movie were all over the place. No, it was G-Quux. It was G-Quux. We were watching G-Quux, and I felt like the decisions the characters made were all over the place and not like in line with what decisions they should have been making, but it was convenient for the plot, but then they kept changing their minds, and I was like, what is going on here? So, all in all, I like Quest because she knew what she wanted and she like stuck to her guns and it was consistent throughout the show, if that makes sense. It's like, shut up and get in the mecha. That is a classic Evangelion line, and I like that it can be applied to any Gundam show. I do not like non-political stuff when it comes to sci-fi, unless it's Gundam. Are you Canadian? I am Canadian. My sister and I are both close to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Canadian. My French is subpar, but we do be Canadian. Lots of Gundam series could definitely do with different episode counts. I think that by having more episode counts, you would almost have more people willing to watch the show. I put off watching UC for so long because the series themselves were so long. I was procrastinating starting it because I knew it was going to be such a commitment. But when you see G-Quux and Witch from Mercury with a shorter episode count, or Thunderbolt with like 8 episodes, Stargazer, 08th, they're a lot shorter, so I was a lot more willing to jump in on those because I knew that I could get through them a lot quicker. So I think variety in episode count is a good thing. But then arguably shows like Witch from Mercury could have had more episodes to get more story in because it felt a little bit rushed at the end. So am I complaining? And there is no right answer? Absolutely. Because clearly I'm not impressed either way. It's like Nano Machines with the Metal Gear series. Hey Pliers, hi Wiremon, good to see you. I just want more episodes because there's never enough Gundam. That's how I feel about series that I really love. There's some long-running series like Naruto, and people are like, skip the filler, and I'm like, no, I love these characters. I'm gonna watch all of this filler because I just want more of these characters. So I can understand just wanting more episodes because you just want to see where everything goes. Peanut can run, but she can't hide. I know where she lives. She cannot hide from me. Endless Waltz makes up Sitting Through Wing. Damn. I haven't seen either yet, so that gives me hope. That gives me high praise. I'm gonna need the kit makers to pick up IGPX because those mechas were great. What is IGPX? I'm not familiar. Hathaway Flash novels and movies is too political. No, I don't super love the space politics. In Seed, even when I rewatched Seed, when there was long space politics scenes, I would hit like the plus 10 second button to just like skip through it. Eureka 1? It did! Eureka 7. We've done most of the upper torso, and we're working on the Tootsies very slowly. Is she the one that started dating Char 10 seconds after he beat her up? Beat up her previous boyfriend? She's the one where Amuro and Char were rolling around in the grass being all cutesy buddy, and then she pointed a gun at somebody and he was like, this one, I want this one, and he took her and ran away. I love. Hilarious. As someone I know said just now, it's funny that Hathaway and Crossbones exist in the same universe. I haven't seen those yet, so I wonder if it's interesting. That's a very unpopular opinion. There are a lot of Quest haters, but I'm a fan too. Yes, she really just wanted attention. She, I think, did what she needed to do in the movie. Doctor says she was very consistent in moving on to the next strongest guy she saw. I love that. Get it, Quest. So funny. I love the Quest and Hathaway plot. Just wait until this movie. I'm excited to see the movie now that I have, like, the backstory. Because throughout the movie, I think it was Doc being like, I wonder how this will affect Hathaway in the future, and I'm like, interesting. Also, the one complaint that I have about Char's counterattack. Some people die. I'm not gonna tell you who. Some people die. And it's completely glossed over. You don't even really know that that person died, and you're like, oh shit, 5 minutes ago, this person's not here anymore. Are they just dead now? I was sad. I liked some of these characters. That was a bummer. That was a super bummer. Same quality and same tone. After watching Hathaway, the Seed movie was like a nightmare fuel. You just have to let it be, Doc. Naruto filler, how I don't miss the Cat City episode. I am a Narutard. I love Naruto. Naruto was like my first anime of all time when I was like 10 years old. I was so easily obsessed and pulled into the Naruto universe. I used to get the monthly Shonen Jump. I had Naruto posters all over my walls. I was so sucked in. My RuneScape password was a Naruto character. I was sucked in. That's how it was. IGPX is one of the first anime that Toonami made. It's basically Gundam NASCAR with fighting. If you describe anything like that, it would be hard not to get somebody to sold on it. I love space politics, but then I'm a soldier. That makes sense. Funded and aired by Toonami. Puz saw the Hathaway movie while drunk. Did it make more or less sense? Are you caught up on Solo Camping? Yes, and I was very excited that the romance plot was thickening, and then they threw a wrench in the romance plot, and I was very unimpressed. The last episode, or the second last episode, I watched very begrudgingly and very on edge because I didn't like where things were going. I was nervous, didn't like it. Unless a new episode came out today or yesterday, then I am fully caught up. Puzz has plot armor. Puzz do have plot armor. Consequences make for good drama. I think I finished the feetsies. Oh no, there's some little feetsy wings that we get on the side of these. Oh, is that these pieces? It must be these little pieces here. And then I believe there's a little red piece on either side to keep it together. You'll see in Unicorn there's still at least some people alive. Gil Maltamino strikes again. Very sad, very upsetty spaghetti. I was never into CCA. It felt like the entire thing was looking backwards from a conclusion. Could be. But you weren't paying attention, Buzz. Dang. I heard solo camping is very intense, but it's got him Dova. Is this empty now? Did I clear this? This is our first empty runner of today. Let's go. So let's clear this one too, and then we'll have 2 empty runners for today. I just recently started the Disney Villains anime. I don't have very high hopes for it, but I like the callbacks to Disney Villains, so that part is interesting. I'm all caught up on Spy Family Season 2, caught up on Hero Academia, enjoying Garbage Man, Gachakuta, very good. And then, of course, all of the romances this season. There's like 7 of them. Very good. Love me some romance anime. I wonder if they sell a full-sized gecko ship. I think the only ship I've seen... Does the Dendrobium count as a ship? Because that thing's freaking huge. I imagine they sell a white base. They have to sell a white base, right? It would be weird if they didn't have a white base. Space politics is fine, but I don't know, Japanese opinions about politics kind of funny. Get 'em, Buzz. G Runner. I think these are the last. Oh no, there's still more on G. Dang. What? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need all of these. These 4 little tiny pieces here to attach the wingies to the feetsies. But overall, Char's Counterattack, very good movie. Very impressed. I think it's the 3rd Gundam movie I've seen after Seed Freedom. I don't know, I think the first one I watched was Dawn's Island. Then it was the Seed Freedom Destiny movie, and then it was Char's Counterattack. Boggers. I went to a zoo the other day. All they had was an ugly dog. It was a Shih Tzu. No! Like, most of the anime makers have a pacifist anti-nuke view, and it's like, yeah, if you were pacifist, you never would have gotten nuked. They do a lot of suspicious stuff in Gundam. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Overall, very good. Oh, hi, little. You coming up? Just watch out for the nubs, please. Wanna go in your box? Come here. Just don't walk over all of the nubbums, please. That would be cool. They do have the Archangel and the Minerva. I like the Archangel and the Minerva. Little kitty, you licking your lippums? Did you just have some kibble? You have some tasties? Hello. He's here just to block my light. Oh, thank you. Bye, little. He came for a quick visit, and away he goes. Quick visit. Let me get some of these nubs out of here in case he starts crawling back. There we go. Check out Tojima Wants to Be Kamen Rider. I think we have a Kamen Rider kit in the backlog too, but I don't think I've built a Kamen Rider kit. Oh, I can hear other kitties running around upstairs. I guess it's getting close to their dinner time. Kitties want the tasties. Oh, what? This has a nub on the outside. It's a horrible spot for a nub. Dang. That's gonna be a bummer to sand. Unlucky. Goodbye, sweet prince. Little, Puzz wanted to say hi. I think he's in the closet now. I just got a shoe rack from IKEA for my winter boots and my fall boots because he likes to scratch them, so this way he can scratch them. Ah!
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the raid.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Art and Jest, hello, hello.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for trusting your community.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Apologies for all the Haikyuu oh yeah, oh yeahs. Thank you for the follows, gang.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Kira, Kira. Thank you for the bits as well. Thank you so much. You guys are very kind.
Kira, Kira, Kira.
Art and Jest, what were you working on? Brenda raid, not a cult. That's how you know things are probably a cult if the first thing is
oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
We come bearing crayons
oh yeah, oh yeah.
because Brenda doesn't want to count anymore. Are you counting crayons?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And wants to be left alone to do offline arts. Understood. Hello everybody. Thank you again so much for the raid.
Oh yeah,
thank you
oh
for
yeah.
all the follows.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you, thank you. One of my cats is running around in the background, sorry. Thank you so much for coming over. Kira, Kira,
oh
robot,
yeah, oh yeah.
thank you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Welcome everybody. What were you guys working on today? If you have to raid
oh
run,
yeah,
I
oh yeah.
understand. No
oh
pressure
yeah,
to
oh
stay
yeah,
around. Hello.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Working on, yes. What was I working on? Such a valid question. I will not be taking questions at this time. That is a great question. What? Okay, I'm not taking questions. I will not ask questions then if we're not taking questions. But thank you so much. If you have to raid and run, if you've got to clean anything. No questions, please. Thank you guys. Thank you for the hype train. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had a good stream, whatever it was that you were doing. Enjoy. I appreciate you guys coming in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Myself, I'm a plastic model builder. Normally I'm here with my sister. My sister is not here today, unfortunately, so I'm all on my lonesome. Me, Chat, and a couple of kitties hanging out. We're building a Eureka 7 Nirvash.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
If you guys are into Mecha and or Eureka 7 at all.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Where are all of the kitties? Can I summon a kitty?
Oh
there are 3 kitties. Oh, okay. I summoned one. At least one. I've summoned 2. Come here, Bubby. Watch out for the nubs. Hold on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Come here, Bubba. You can see his little Toto. This is Loki. Loki is a 4-year-old garbage cat found on the street. He causes a ruckus during stream.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Say hi.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
This is little Loki. Cotton is in the background. Cotton doesn't like to come close for treats, but he likes to run for treats. So if I throw it onto the couch here, you'll see him a little better. See, buddy? Ready? This is Cotton. I can probably get him to come a little bit closer.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He's the big chunky boy. He's 5. He's also a rescue. Come here. See, if it's standing still, he doesn't...
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
He put it in his mouth and ran away.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's also Cora. She's a 9-year-old tabby. She's turning 10 in December. She didn't come down. She's the most recent rescue. So she's still really nervous around the other cats. She's very picky and standoffish and hissy. She's also the only girl cat, so she doesn't like these rambunctious little boys. Don't eat the nubs, please. But crafting with kitties around can be a little rough at times. This one particularly likes to be on the build space, which is why there's an empty box right here. This is where he'll sleep while I'm crafting, so that he kind of stays out of the way a little bit. Don't drink the sanding water, please don't. Hey, you just bit his V fin. How could you, buddy? Don't eat. I'm trying to look for the other cats, but he keeps going for stuff on the build mat. No, it looks like no Cora, no third cat came. He chose chaos. He is the embodiment of chaos. He's a real problem child. He's also looking for other cats. He's looking towards the stairs this way. But thank you so much for coming in. I love it here. Welcome. I feel bad that my sister's not here. I don't think I have a... Do I have any pictures of Peanut on my Discord Peanut? No, that's not a real Peanut. Do I have a picture? So between the two of us, I like to do a lot of building, and then my younger sister, Peanut. Oh, I have a picture. I have Wild West Peanut. I have, this is maybe not the best picture of Peanut. Do I have a different picture of Peanut? Image. What Peanut pictures? I have Peanut Viking. I like this one better. This is my sister. And normally we build together. I do all of the building, and then she likes to do the decaling, the panel lining, and the painting. So it's a fun way to keep us together. I tried to redeem Gundam Dance, but it's off. It was already redeemed earlier. No! The cats are fighting. Please be gentle. But thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for all of the bits, the waku wakus, the oyas. I'm all by my lonesome, so it's nice to have some company. But no pressure to stay. If anyone has to disappear, if you guys want to eat, if you want to go do something else, I'll still be here. I'll just be vibing. But I don't know what else to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for all of the oyas. I'm a big Haikyuu fan, so that's why the redeem is oya from Haikyuu. I love me the Haikyuu boys. But I'm working on some little feetsies. I finished the head, the torso, knees and toes, not quite. Some little tootsies, and we finished the giant spaceboard that they fly around on in Eureka 7, which is pretty cool. Ta-da! Thank you. Have to go to a Costco! Bye, kitty. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. Appreciate it. Enjoy Costco. If you haven't tried the Costco poutine, it's god tier. Would highly recommend. I keep trying to tell my dad he needs to eat it. Waku waku, thank you! Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you guys. I've been dabbling with the idea of getting into miniatures. Miniatures look like a lot of fun, but I also know that any crafting hobby is just like a soul-sucking, never-ending... you're gonna be lost in the abyss. If I start getting into miniatures, I'm gonna lose the rest of this room. I've already got quite a few display cases taking over an entire wall. Can you see them fully? Maybe if I go like this. This is how deep we are into this hobby currently. Ta-da! Ta-da! So most of these were built by myself, and then my sister gets these two little squares here. She's built these ones. She doesn't really like to build as much as I do. So that works out great for me because I do love to build. So I get to build all the fun stuff. And then she builds all like the creepy crawlies, the little insects. You get into something and it takes over your space. Cross stitch! I want to get into cross stitch, Luna! Chat was making fun of me because I just turned 30 and they're like, you're turning into a grandmother. But cross stitch looks really cool. I saw one of Suit Sprites that I thought would be really cool from Spirited Away. And there was one of an RX-78 Gundam that I thought looked really cool. And I like crafting hobbies. I like when you can make something and then you're like, wow, I did that. That's really cool. So cross stitch is something that I wanted to try. Very cool. But I didn't expect it to take over a room, so maybe I need to reconsider if cross stitch is gonna be taking over the room. You've been a grandma for as long as I've known you. I'm still young at heart. My mom got too excited when she heard I was into cross stitch and turn your brain off when you do it. And I liked that. We put on Bridgerton in the background and had a little girls' night. It was so much fun. So much fun. Hi, Easy. How are you, Easy? Ripstream. I hope not Ripstream. That could definitely be me. Alive? Hello? Is anybody out there? Gang? Hello? Unfortunately, I chaos killed stream. This is what happens when we talk about poutine. Gang, I'm sorry. My PC did an update last night, and for the first hour of stream, I was... because the internet was being really picky. Oh, it's dropping again. Oh no. We're dying. Bye, everybody. Smiley's been having some internet issues, so just give it a second. No! I bet the grandma took up those hobbies in their 20s and 30s. I think they're fun grandma hobbies to have. My fault, everyone. I hit the wow button. I'm sorry. No! Justin's is up and down. Rest in peace. Slowly, I'm dying. Maybe I'm here, maybe I'm not. Well, it keeps going up and down. It like comes back and then it drops immediately again. So I have no idea if we're here or not, gang. I'm just gonna keep building and hope for the best, honestly. But there's a pretty solid possibility that it's just gonna kill stream. I'm good, we're back. I'm just rambling over here by myself, wondering if the internet is working or not. We're stable at the minute. Okay, so dropped frames is at 1,386. We're at a solid 32% of dropped frame. Wheel is doing its absolute best. Thank you for being here. We're here, but it keeps stuttering. I think it's fine now. I'm surprised it's lasted as long as it has. We've been live for probably about an hour 20 so far. 2 hours 20. And it's been up and down. If you're not seeing video chat, I think you might be delayed, then hit a refresh restart. Thank you, robot. Thank you. If it makes you feel better, I'm just a few years younger than you, and I just started Crossroads, so don't feel like you're old. Thank you. Chat kept memeing on me when I turned 30, being like, what's gonna be your midlife crisis? And like the starters seem to be getting really into botany and plants. I think that's what my sister's gonna do. She's a couple years younger than me. There is running a marathon. I've only done 5Ks and I was like, maybe. Cross stitch I'm really interested in. I started doing a paint by number, but the cats keep trying to walk all over the paints and all over the desk, which makes it really hard to make any progress. Cross stitch looks fun. I want to vibe with some cross stitch. What other things do people get into in their 30s? I already read books, so that doesn't count. There's memes where like a hobby you choose in your 30s identifies your entire personality. We'll find one. I've still got a little while before I'm 31. I got half a year to figure it out. Yo, plants are cool. My cats eat plants though. They even eat the fake ones. I got fake plants and they still eat them. What's up with that? Cats are getting into something upstairs. I hear some crinkly noises. I'm looking for the hands, but I keep grabbing all of the wrong runners. If you are old, I am too with my crochet and cross stitch. I think they sound like lovely, fun ideas. When I turned 30 last year, people kept trying to meme about so many things. I know, it's just turning 30. People see the opportunity. And everyone that's memeing on me is usually older than me. What's up with that? Napping is the best hobby. Napping is a good hobby. Growing your own fruits and veggies. Peanut has recently started growing a lemon plant. I didn't realize one could grow lemon plants in our climate because we live in Canada, but it seems to be thriving. She just brought it inside for the winter. It seems to be doing pretty okay. Let's see, what numbers do I need here? 11. 11 goes with 13. Why does this kit come with so many different hands? 11 and 13. I'm 38. I haven't memed on you. Thank you, Dova. You're very supportive. A lot of my friends are older than me and just keep blaming random things on the fact that I'm almost 31. You've become the scapegoat at this point. Like, oh, it's gotta be KJ's fault. They're almost 31. I think Peanut blames me for a lot of things too, but I think that's just the default for younger siblings to blame their older sibling. I feel like being an older sibling makes you a wonderful scapegoat for your younger siblings. Some varieties of citrus do really well in the cold, like yuzu. Yuzu's tasty. I think in the last Sakura Ko-box we got, there was a yuzu tea in there. Oh, can you guys hear little man crying? Little Loki is crying. He wants dinner. Meow. They start to get a little testy after 8 o'clock. It's 8:20 p.m. EST here in the Great White North. And he do want his tasties. He wants his din-din. He's normally not too bad about it. It's normally Cotton, the chunkier tabby that gets really testy when it gets close to dinner time. He doesn't have a whole whack of patience. But I don't blame him. He's also the one that tells me when it's time to go to bed. He's like, oh ma'am, I've noticed that it's past 10:30 and you are currently not in your bed where you need to be. I'd like to have you vacate the premises immediately. He's very particular about his time. He's kind of like the Alice in Wonderland rabbit. Always late for something. That's the big man. Which is ironic because he just sleeps all day every day. Okay, we've almost got all of the hand pieces. A couple more to go. 17, 18. I don't really know how I want to pose this kit. I'm picturing on the surfboard, but I don't know what hands would convey that best. So I'm just kind of putting them all together, and then I think it'll be the last thing that I add to the kit. It also says 2 of the hands are on A runner, so I don't know if they're going to be a different color or why they're separated. Oh, because they're flat. Sorry, I smacked you guys with a runner. My bad. It's because they're flat hands. Gotta conserve the big floof energy. He do just eat and sleep all day though. He don't need a whole lot of energy. He gets the zoomies occasionally. For the most part, they get the zoomies after they've gone to the litter box, and then they feel like they need to fly through the entire house. I don't know what it is with cats in the litter box and then getting the zoomies afterwards, but that's just what they do. Even Lady gets the zoomies, and poor Lady's got little kitty arthritis. She shouldn't be running that fast. Okay, empty. This is our 3rd empty runner. Very cool. Okay, so let's put these together, and then I don't know how much of the leggies will get done. But I don't like when I have a torso like this and then I just have feetsies because I can't connect them. He doesn't have any legs. So it's so strange that it has you build the feet first when you can't put them anywhere. You can't do anything with them. That's a little bit odd. A little bit odd to me. I think our dropped frames have gone up 1,604. Our internet is absolutely killing it, gang. It's doing its best. But dropped frames has gone down to 10%. I think it was at like 30 before. The internet seems to be a little bit finicky lately. I think Puzz was saying earlier that he was having difficulties because of the solar storm. Is that right? some sort of solar storm going through. I think it's the first time I've heard of a solar storm, so I wasn't really sure what to expect or what that means. I'm just used to there being like blizzards or regular storms that kind of knock down the power lines or the Ethernet telecommunications lines. That's kind of to be expected with the blizzards and the colder weather, especially when you live in the middle of nowhere. It is what it is. These hands are kind of cute. This is a flat hand. Solar storms mess with any copper cables. Well, any metal cables. I think for the most part, Canadian telecommunication companies are starting to try and move away from copper cables. Because don't people try to rob or steal copper cables and then like sell the copper for shmoney? I think there's been a big push to move away from copper and then to be offering fiber as of late. Solar storms do tend to mess with electronics. People do steal with copper. Why are they gotta be doing that? There was a coffee shop I wanted to go to over the summertime, and I guess someone had stole copper from their like outside AC unit, and they're like, hey guys, we're closed, we don't have any AC. Someone stole the cables from the air conditioning unit. And I was like, damn, what the hell, man? I wanted to check out this cute cafe and someone's stealing your AC cables? That's crazy. I was not expecting to ever hear that that was a reason that a store I wanted to go to was closed. I was pretty shook, actually. I felt really bad. It's not something that I had experience with. But crazy stuff happens. The charging stations for Tesla get hit hard with the solar storms. I've started to see quite a few of the Tesla Cybertrucks on the highways lately, up in Canada. Hi, little! The little black kitty has come back once again. Last time he just kind of came over, said hi, and then left again. He's meeping and he looks like he's kind of got the zoomies a little bit. Hi, buddy. What's up? I'm building some hands. Watch for the nubs, please. Watch for... Okay, what if I zoop up these nubs real quick? Is that cool? What's up? What is it that you need, little sir? Other than to step all over these little bitty... No, don't drink the water. Don't drink the standing water. No water. He's come to say hi. I was only gonna stream for another half hour, buddy. Would that be okay if Mama finished working on hands? Then? He wants some attention. I want to give him kisses. That's what he does, is he'll sit down right in front of you and then like he'll present you with his forehead because he wants forehead kisses. So that's what he does, is if I move some of this stuff out of the way, he'll sit in this empty space right here and then he'll just kind of like put his head towards me like that because he wants forehead kisses. You're moving all the hands out of the way, buddy. He presents you with the forehead. Robot says fiber offers a lot of advantages. Much more resistance to interference and significantly more upgradable than copper cabling. Just higher cost, so it has taken time to really come into use for the last mile. Oh no, am I getting sick? Am I getting sick, Bubby? Loki was sick the other day. Did you give me your sickness? He was sneezing. He's still just kind of like taking up real estate in the build space, huh? Bless you, thank you. Hi, little. Do you need some love and affection before I can have the build space back? Oh. He's doing some purrs and he's going to the box. You wanna hang out in the box? No, you want more pets. Thanks, buddy. He's kind of moved all of the hands around, so now I don't really know which pieces go with what. Buddy? Yeah. Can you purr into the microphone? Can you let them hear you purr? Can you say hi? He has a very quiet purr. Can you hear him? I don't know if that worked. Let's move that back. Does Loki like belly rubs? Cotton likes belly rubs. Cotton is the type of cat that will walk up to you and then just like flop over sideways and expose his belly and be like, please, please pet my belly. Kind of like how dogs do. Cotton does that. Little, because he was by himself from a very young age, he doesn't really understand a lot of the cat. Ow, buddy, don't eat the nippers, please. Don't eat those. He doesn't really get a lot of the cat mannerisms. He will just come over if he wants attention. He'll start patting you. He'll be like, hey, please give attention. Buddy, can I finish the hands? I've already cut them all out. That would be kind of cool. I think he wants love and attention and dinner. Don't eat, no! Don't eat him, buddy. No violence. Hey? Can we be cool? Can we talk about this? Can I finish my build? Would that be cool? Maybe? What if you sit in my lap? Can we compromise? Can you sit right here? Well, let me put some pieces together. How do we like that? He does not like that. You meepin'? Can we sit in the box? Perhaps? He's determined to get in the way at this point. Please, sir, I'd like to build a robot. Yes, he's in the box. We can bring out the water. Oh no, why am I coughing so much? What have you done, little man? As soon as you showed up, I started coughing. Did you roll around in some dust? Because I am allergic. He's meeping. I don't know if that was a yes or a no meep. But if he stays in the box, I'll be able to get some more of this done. Don't eat him. No, no. Why are you choosing violence, buddy? Can you sippy good boy? Stop that. Buddy. He's looking for things to eat at this point. Okay, I've got 3 little hands finished, but I think Loki's gonna be a pain in the butt, so I'm gonna put these in the box. Happy Wednesday. Hello! Happy Wednesday. Look at it. He's scanning for things to eat. Don't be a pain, please. Nope. Oh, he's gonna lay down. Okay, we might actually be able to finish these hands. But he's encroaching in the build space. As long as he stays there, we will be good. What are you doing? Buddy! Stop! Why you gotta be a problem? Don't eat the surfboard, please. Gang, we might have trouble finishing these hands. He wishes he was an only child. If he sees me giving attention to the other cats, he gets very jealous and he'll come over and he'll start attacking the other cats. He's very how dare you. These pets are mine and mine alone. You cannot have any. I will not allow it. And because he moved some of these hands, I don't really know what goes with what. I'm gonna do my best to guess, and we're gonna see if they fit together. And we'll just kind of go from there. And hope that we've matched the correct hands. I think we've got a pretty solid shot. Oh, there was a network error. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Hopefully the stream decides not to go down for the rest of the... Sorry about that. Sorry about my internet issues, gang. Hopefully it'll last for us to finish a little bit more of this build. I think I'm gonna do open hands. I think I like these, especially for like a surfing-esque. Did I build the other one of these already? The other open hand? Yeah, I did. So are each of you owned by a different cat? Between Peanut and I, my sister and I have 3 cats and she has 2 cats. All 3 cats like to follow me around the house, but they are different in like how they hang around. This one likes to be around me unless I'm on something soft, then he like watches from a distance. Cotton really likes soft things, so if I go to lay on the couch or lay on the bed, then he's like, oh hell yeah, we're gonna go do soft things, I'm absolutely in. And then Lady will hang out from a distance because she doesn't want to hang out. She doesn't want to get too close to the boy cats. She doesn't super love the boy cats. Now I've got the hiccups. What is going on? Oh my god. We're losing it, gang. Blame the internet issues on the Canadian internet oligopoly. Yeah, there's only a couple providers. But there is like a Canadian radio television mandate something or other. This goes with this, I think. I'm just kind of looking at the pictures and trying to match which hands potentially go where, hoping for the best. I think we're doing reasonably. I guess we'll know if we start to stick some hands together and they look like they're way off. Ah. Bless you. I had the hiccups last night. I get them probably every day or every other day. I get them so frequently. But they don't usually last very long, which is kind of nice. They come and go fairly quickly. It's embarrassing when I get the very lengthy, loud hiccups, though. That's always unfortunate. Okay, this looks correct. That looks like a hand. So I'm guessing these go together. I don't know how these ones connect. Those ones are going to be a little bit interesting. Oh, that hiss scared me. Big man. Okay, there's the other cats. That's Big Man and Lady. Gang. Can we not? Thank you. I think I'm misunderstanding Dova. Kitty's no— oh, Lady, hey. No growling. No growling. That's okay. Come up here. Come with Mama. Come up here. Yeah, you can come here, Mama. Oh, why getting angry, old lady? It's okay. Looks like an intense staring match. She's a grumpy lady. She doesn't like the boys. You okay? Yeah, it's okay. You gotta stay away from Big Man. He's bugging you, huh? Do you want to sit in the bed, hey? You want to sit in the bed? Does it be good? Would that be cool? There you go, lady. You okay there? She's immediately unhappy again. She wants like high ground where she can stay away from the boys. Whoa, she's got her hair in my eyeballs. Ugh. Sit in your cozy. Sit right here. She just wants to be angry. We'll let her be angry. She's got a resting angry face. Oh, I've got one of the cat's hair in my mouth. Putya. I think I side cut all of these ones. You love the lady's colors. She does have some really cute colors. I don't know what her plan is here, because she wants to go that way, but Big Man's over there. Cotton's over there. Just vibe, lady. Just, why are you hissing? Nobody moved. She's up here hissing, and he's down here. Why angry, lady? Everything's okay. I'm right here. Mama here. She thinks she's being sneaky. Do you see how slowly she's moving? He's looking at me, Mother. That's exactly what she does. She gets angry when they look at her. She's the one getting close to him, and she's gonna hiss. That's just what she does. Look at her. Well then, lady, don't go hang out where Big Man is. She's growling. He has not moved. Can you hear her growling? She's so pissed. Lady, you went there. Why are you growling? What is going on? Come here. Hi. What? I know. Do you want to go upstairs? Do you want to go this way? There. Now she can free herself from the room if she wants. Big Man. Leave her alone, please. I think she's still here. She doesn't want to leave either. She doesn't want to be in the room with the other cats, but she also doesn't want to leave because I'm here. She's growling again. What? No! I just want to build in peace. I just want to build some robots. It's not on the cards tonight, gang. The cats are starting to lose it. This one has finally calmed down and he's being a good boy, and now Lady's yelling at every cat in existence. A solid effort was made. That's like my cat whenever I'm babysitting my sister's dog, the loafing kitty on the table. This is Loki. And then the loafing kitty behind me right here, this is Cotton. And the kitty hiding behind this chair and yelling at the other cats is Cora. They're taking turns. Thankfully, they're not ganging up at me all at the same time, which is lovely. I appreciate that. But when they each act out like this, it makes it hard for me to make a whole lot of progress. The little babies. The little angry babies. It sounds like she's quiet now. I don't know if maybe that means she's gone upstairs. They're also probably just excited for dinner, because as soon as I stop streaming, they get to eat. What are the colored bands on your shirt? Well, this is a PlayStation shirt. A little PlayStation logo. It says playing since 1995, and that's the year that I was born, so I was like, hot diggity dog, I'm buying that sweater. Oh, and it says PlayStation on the arm here. PlayStation. This arm is blank. How perfect! I know, right? I had to get it. I was like, man, not only is it a PlayStation sweater, but it's a PlayStation sweater with my birth year on it. Bet. Immediate cop. Play smiling. You're as old as PlayStation? God damn it, Doc. I am as old as PlayStation. I thought it was a cute sweater. This is in my winter sweater, very cozy warm, so I wear it more in the winter. So I think this is the first time I've worn it this year. In my cozy sweater box. Does this go with, no, this goes with the other one. So this goes with this one. Ta-da. But that's what the stripes are for. Damn, what if I'm older than PlayStation? What's a console older than PlayStation? What if they have the same sweater but for like the SNES? You might be able to find a console with your birth year. PlayStation has been improved 4 times since then. How many new versions of Smiley have there been? We're still on the first version. We haven't upgraded, unfortunately. We don't have the resources to do such a thing. Damn, 4 variants. No, there's 5? We on a Mark 1. We're doing our best out here, gang. Is there a gaming console that came out in Peanut's birth year in 98? Oh no, Big Man is in the chair being a good boy. Thank you, Big Man. I could get a Game Boy shirt like that. Let's go. Or Birth Radar. SNES released shortly before my birthday. In 95, I was 8 years old. I am as old as the Game Boy. Confirmed Will and Doc are the same age. I have an Atari t-shirt. That's 1977. I like having gaming related apparel because then when you go out in the wild, people see your apparel and they're like, I like that. I also like PlayStation. Very good. And you have like that nod of subtlety when you lock eyes with someone else who gets it. I like that kind of thing. I think that's fun. Dova was born in 87, 92. 98 was the Dreamcast. P-Money and Dreamcast, the greatest console that never took off. P-Money in a nutshell, let's be real. Very good, gang. I think P-Money would be pleased to hear that. Dreamcast is goated. Let's get it. Where's my other? The nod that says gaming. Nice. Exactly. I'd like, I have a couple Gundam sweaters and shirts that I've worn in the wild, and I wore a Gundam sweater to Starbucks, and the barista looked at me and was like, nice sweater. And I was like, oh, they get it, they know. And my whole day was made. I was like, wow, not only do they know what Gundam is, they complimented my Gundam sweater. It made me very happy. Lurkers 86, I don't think a console came out first. I'm convinced Dr. Archaic and I are the same versions of each other, except one is Canadian and one is American. But Doc was in the United States temporarily for schooling, so what happened to Will during those years? Does Will just disappear? Is it like an innie-outie situation? What are we talking about here? Dreamcast talk got me out of Lurk. Dreamcast is my favorite console ever. Welcome back. I don't think I know much about the Dreamcast. Is it a handheld? Sorry, I'm gonna vacuum these nubs real quick. Blast your ears, everyone. Clean. Every time I do that, I think of Finding Nemo. Jacques, clean him. May we? I need a picture of Jacques from Finding Nemo to put on top of the vacuum. Console, but it had a cool feature with the controller. What kind of cool feature? What is it? What did it do? It failed hard? That's so sad. Comparable to the PS2? Peanut and I had a PS2 growing up. Let's go. Okay, this is all the progress I made for today, gang. We did our best. It was Sega's last console. We grew up on Sega games. We played hella Sonic. It probably would have done better if it came out the same year as PS2 and Xbox. No! Rest in peace. What cat is up here? What are you doing? Oh, it's because Lady's here. You guys see this little loaf trying to hide under the couch? So of course he's being a menace about it. Dreamcast was goated ahead of its time. Let's just all get the Dreamcast. Where are you going? This is just the gremlin energy that I live with. In agreement, Dreamcast was amazing ahead of its time. Are there any games that were for the Dreamcast that I would recognize? Oh. Little is once again up on top of the cabinet. He's Batman gargoyling. I shamelessly have 2 Dreamcasts. Dreamcast was the first console to have online play. Oh, that does sound good. Crazy Taxi sounds familiar. It had a visual memory unit that plugged into the controller and had a screen to play Tamagotchi-like games. I thrived on Tamagotchis. Tamagotchis were fun. Tamagotchi. Okay, Little's being a little gremlin man. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2? Damn. How have I not? Maybe I've seen one before. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, and I'm gonna Google this. Because I played a lot of Sonic growing up. Did we have one? Peanut's alive! Oh, okay, so Peanut's gonna be coming back this weekend, gang. Peanut's gonna be back. Long live Peanut! Thank you, Puz. Long live Peanut. Some of you may have noticed Peanut hasn't been around. She, I believe, is gonna make a post in the Discord to provide some context. Please be kind, please be gentle. Don't ask too many pokey questions, because it's uncomfy. Because she's been gone for a reason, so please be gentle, be kind. And then she'll be with us to stream on the weekend. She wants to build the dinosaurs. Don't thank me, my ego will grow too large and unmanageable. We can always have more puns around these parts. Return of the Nut! Long live the Nut! I'm very excited to have Peanut back. She has needed some time away, but I'm excited to have her back. Tamagotchi have gotten smaller? Damn. Can we still be mean to you? Absolutely. She would probably enjoy that more. I'll hail Peanut. Tell her I said hi. I miss her. I will. I will. If she provides context as to why she has been gone, I ask that you guys don't ask too much about it during the next stream, if you don't mind. Just ease her back into it. We don't need to be reminded to be kind. We aren't Glenn. Where's Glenn? I miss being memed on. Bring back Glenn. Glenn 2026. Where's Glenn? Time for a Return of the Mac parody video called Return of the Nut. But it's No Nut November, that's true. Do we have to call her something else for the month of November? I don't want her to feel comfortable coming back and then all of us to be like, no, not November, get out of here, Peanut. Is Peanut coming back or Uncle Walnut? I haven't seen Uncle Walnut. The audacity. Miss Barty. I haven't seen Uncle Walnut in many moons. I miss Uncle Walnut. Uncle Walnut's a fun time. Now it's Numerous Nut November, yes. We'll have to get like a fun little streamer treat for Peanut. Tammy Sue, we might see some Tammy Sue. I'm excited to build the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs will be fun. Dinosaurs. Okay, gang, you wanna see what I did today? Show and tell time. Very little. We did very little today. We were honestly just kind of chatting with everyone today. My voice feels like it's doing good. I can feel it a little bit uncomfy, but not nearly as bad as the first 2 times. So I think slowly my voice has been being built back up, which is godly. Very happy. Tamiyasu. I like that pause. We have arms now. So before we had the head, the torso, the waist, and this back piece, which is actually just part of the torso. It's not even really a detachable back piece. Now we have 2 arms, and we have feetsies. And we have all of the hands have been built. So there's a billion loose hands in the box currently. So all the hands have been built. Still need legums. I figure the dinosaurs probably aren't going to take a full 4-hour stream, so I can probably finish the rest of this guy's leggies after finishing the dinosaurs is my guess / my hope. If not, I can always putter along on him for build night. The leggies look like it's 2 pages. This is one leggy. This is the other leggy. And then he's done. And then there's just like instructions on how to transform him. I think I'm gonna go for like a surfer man pose. This looks sick. There was another pose I liked. Oh, my earbud's falling out. Or maybe that was it. Was there a pose on the box, maybe? We'll probably do this one. That'll be sick. I love when there's pose ideas in the instructions, so I don't have to think too hard about it. I can just be like, yes, that one. Very good. Oops, I knocked off a little footsie piece. So we'll end her here for today. We're just about 9. Sorry again that the internet dropped. We're currently sitting at 2,066 dropped frames. We're absolutely killing it today, gang. Very good. The internet doesn't like us today. We're doing our best. Lady! Oh, come say bye! Wah! Hi! Look! Hi, lady. Night all. See you on the Discord. Good night, well, good night, pause. Good job, lady. There's no boys on this table. You have free roam. Go, lady, go. The sun is trying to ruin the stream, but we won't let it. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Have a good one, everyone. Lady, I know I put you here, but I unfortunately need to get into this space. She's gonna hunker down or something. The lady, why are you tinky? She doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, she's gonna hang out over there. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. It was nice to see everyone. It was nice to meet some new friends as well. Thank you everyone that came in and hung out after the raid. It was nice. Very cool. I'm very excited to have Peanut back this weekend. I hope you guys come hang out. It'll be good to have her. So we will figure out where we're sending Twitch, and then we're gonna yeet YouTube. Actually, I can't yeet YouTube because of the way I set it up today. So first we'll figure out where we're gonna send the Twitch stream. Also, I have no idea what time we're streaming this weekend, so let me check in with P-Money and I'll get back to you guys. I'll post in the Discord if we're streaming Saturday or Sunday and at what time. Doing a quick check to see if anybody's going to direct the raid. Otherwise, let's see where we're going. Have a good night. Thank you to Billy. You want to come through, lady? You can come through. You can walk. Ooh, Dova, where are we going? Where would you like to go? To Almeca, good choice. Let me grab the keyboard. There's just a cat butt. Hi, lady. She's stinking on the box. Okay, let's go find Almeca. What is Almeca working on? RG Wing Gundam 0 Part 2. Let's do more war crimes. Ariel, no! No war crimes! Be good! Alright, we'll go hang out with Almeca. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Again, I appreciate you. Lady's kind of walking across the desk here. Do what you gotta do, girl. She's hunkering down. Okay. I will see you guys back this weekend. Thank you again. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.